Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports, the muscle of the Giants community. And now I'm around rocking with the second third of the Giants Outsiders trio, your stepfather, the man with the biggest balls in the Giants community, my man Ron Fett. What up, baby?
What's good, Fisk? What's
I'm
going
good,
on,
baby.
bro?
I'm good, baby. Another week, man. You know how to go.
Yes, indeed. Good to be back for another one.
Facts, man. It's good to have something to talk about, like something new, because even though Daniel Jones' contract was new information, I felt like we had talked about it so much, I got tired of talking about it. Like, by the time Daniel Jones signed that contract, Ron, I was done, man. Like, I was just happy he signed it so we can move on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, the wait was long enough.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, now all the information we getting now is new. You know what I'm saying? It's not, we weren't expecting the things that happened. It just feels good to have brand new events. I wake up every day and I'm like, what is Joe Shane gonna do for me today? What bags? What bags he gonna open? What tricks he got up his sleeve, man? That's really. Oh, we gonna get the Tony. Yeah, we definitely gonna get the Tony this show because he talking spicy right now. Tony is ducking your boy.
Yeah, I need to know what that's about.
Yeah. Kadarius Toney out here ducking my boy. He about one Fisk Vegas good mood away from being in my firing range. Because y'all know I only do harm to people when I'm happy. I don't really hurt people when I'm in a bad mood. When I'm in a bad mood, I tend to like stick to myself and you know, regain my composure. But when I'm in a good mood, that's when I harm people. So he like one, like he literally one good thing from happening to me and putting me in a good mood from getting lined up. I'm not gonna lie to you because Tony was definitely talking out of pocket to me on YouTube the other day. He was bugging. But no, Pizzle is on vacation. All right, Pizzle is on vacation. All right. So if Ron Effect didn't join the Outsiders, we wouldn't have an Outsider show till training camp because Pizzle's on vacation. What me and Pizzle was gonna do, if like until Ron Effect came on board, was we was gonna do one free agency show, maybe a draft show, and then we was gonna be disappeared till July. But now that we got Ron in the building, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do free agency, we gonna do more in-depth draft content, and then we gonna disappear to the draft. But Kyle Pizzle is still on the banner. If you look to the left or whatever, I don't know how you view your screen, whatever. But if you look on the screen, you see Kyle Pizzle, you see Fisk Vegas, you see Ron Effect. Pizzle is still an outsider, okay? He's just on vacation, okay? He doing 60-minute man shit right now, all right? You know what I'm saying? But Pizzle is definitely still part of the Outsiders, all right?
Every man needs a break at some time.
Yeah, every man needs a break. You know what I'm saying? Definitely every man needs a break. And Pizzle is, and you also have to understand something too, right? Pizzle's a family man, okay? Pizzle has beautiful children, a beautiful wife. Pizzle needs to he needs his breaks. Me and Ron, in fact, we ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no family. So, you know, me and Ron could do this all day.
Yep.
But, you know, Pizzle's a family man. You know what I'm saying? He got 60-minute man shit to do. He got family man shit to do. It's a little different. But yeah, so Tony gonna get it today. We're gonna break down Darren Waller. We're gonna break down Bobby O. I can't pronounce his last name, so I just call him Bobby O. And we're gonna talk about some moves that we think are gonna be coming from Joe Shane. So before we do that, y'all know better. Y'all need to hit the like button, man. It's like we got 110 people with 37 likes. Like, come on, man. Come on now. And you know what? I hate that y'all make me ask y'all to hit the like button because when I watch the Fresh and Fit podcast and they take time and they got to tell people to hit the like button, I get annoyed. Nothing annoys me more than when like Myron got to stop the show to tell people to hit the like button. It comes off horrible when you're listening to it in your car, when you're listening to it in your headphones. And I'm like, I don't get mad at them because I have to stop my shows to tell y'all to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hit the like button. Hit it. You feel
Shout
me?
outs to the Noti gang who hits the like button like on arrival, because I do that with some channels too, and it's just like all natural too. It's like I just know when I come back to a channel so much, it's just like before they off the title, but they can be talking about whatever. I'm just gonna like it just from the jump.
Yeah,
And it's all
just
natural too. So shout out to the people who do that, or just people who like in general, but the people who like off rip, y'all something special.
Facts. And like when I rock with a channel, I hit the like button. Like even if I don't finish watching the video, I hit the like button. If they're doing a live stream, I'll click on it just to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So shout out to everybody sent it in the super chats. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get to our opening, we're gonna get through our opening monologue, and we're gonna read these super chats. So y'all already know the deal. Send in y'all super chats. You know we're gonna read and respond to every single one. But first things first, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Shout out to LB. Do I want to go with Darren? Yeah, we're gonna start with Darren Waller. All right, look. Check this out, baby. Darren Waller is a top 5 tight end. All right, this is not big fish just bigging up a player because he's a giant. All right, this is not that. This is a legit top 5 tight end. This is Pro Bowl guy, 90 to 100 catch guy when he's healthy. This guy is a 6'6" monster who runs like Evan Ingram. Dude is nasty. Nothing outside of his injuries, there's nothing bad you can say about him. Okay. Everybody says tight end is your best friend. He's a security blanket for your quarterback. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. When Daniel Jones had Caden Smith and Pat Shurmur offense running down the seams and things like that, Daniel Jones looked good. Daniel Jones really liked throwing those middle of the field deep strikes. The Caden Smith, he did. He didn't throw to Evan Ingram because Evan Ingram couldn't catch. But if you go back to Daniel Jones' rookie year, when Evan Ingram was hurt, and we had Caden Smith out there, Daniel Jones made Caden Smith look like a star. Remember, we wanted to bench Evan Ingram for Caden Smith a couple years ago. That really happened because Daniel Jones made Caden Smith look like a star. Didn't he get Evan Ingram like 90 catches in 2020, Ron Effect?
It was definitely up there. Evan Ingram has had his better seasons, but it slowly declined after a while.
Yeah, so we know Daniel Jones loves throwing to his tight ends. So I think sometimes with Daniel Jones, he's a product of the system. Sometimes with Daniel Jones, it's like he's been hampered by Joe Judge and Jason Garrett. That's number one. And then number two, last year he didn't have nobody to throw to. He just didn't, so you can't knock Daniel. You can't say what is Daniel Jones going to do with this player? Or what is Daniel Jones going to do with that player? Because we don't know, Ron. He hasn't had talent around.
Right.
We don't know. But I trust Dable and I trust Kafka, I trust them to put Daniel Jones in a position to utilize his weapons, Ron, because remember, Kafka was the pass game coordinator in Kansas City. So who was the number one target of Kansas City, Ron?
Travis Kelce.
And who do we just get in that trade, Ron?
Darren Waller.
1 + 1 = 2, right?
Always.
So I'm sitting here like, okay, I think we're going to see a whole lot more Kansas City type of stuff with Darren Waller, where it's like, yo, we're going to run this offense through Darren Waller, and we're going to let the Wandells, because remember, Wandale was doing a lot of those motion deep crosses in the slot. He was starting to run those routes before he got hurt. So we saw what type of time they Wandale Robinson was gonna be on. We're gonna get another receiver, and I feel like we're gonna let Daniel Jones and Darren Waller control the middle of the field. You have Saquon coming out the backfield, and then all your wide receivers can get one-on-one coverage. They'll be a little bit more open because Darren Waller dictates coverage. He's that good of a tight end.
Hopefully, it's a pick your poison type situation.
Exactly. What's your take on it, Ron? I give it a 10 out of 10, man. I think the trade, and the fact that we traded the Toney pick to get it makes it even better. What's your thoughts, man?
Listen, bro. Anytime, I never thought the Giants would be on the positive side of a fleece. When people are using the word fleece in a trade, and your team is the one that is the person that the fleecer. It's not like intentional type stuff, but when it's the Raiders got fleeced, that's how you know you won the trade.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When people are using the word fleece for the person that you're trading with, you know what I'm saying? And all there's like what I guess conspiracies. I'm sure if that's the right terminology for it. Is kind of strong, but it's like because I'm seeing that it was a shock for him to get traded and stuff, and it's stuff about weddings and stuff. What's the head coach of the Raiders again? What's his name? McDaniels.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels, little cheating little crumb, just like Belichick.
Right. So Josh McDaniels, it's like, like Waller and Kelsey Plum of the Las Vegas Aces got married or something. It was like somewhat supposed to be a secret or something. And he let it out like a little bit after when talking to whoever at like the combine or something. And, I just know Waller was unhappy about it. And also the trade too. Like, I want to say messes up things for him because, if your newly wife is with the Aces living in Las Vegas, you were with the Raiders, it would be perfect. Now it's like, now you're going to New York and then, relocating. And the Giants do play the Raiders this season. So in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we already know. We already know he gonna ball that game.
I need Darren Waller to be on demon time. I need him to run it up.
He gonna ball that game.
Guy, I hope that's a free W for us, just like for that fact. Get a good game out of him or just however it happens. But
it's Daniel Jones versus Jimmy G, so that's a free W regardless.
Yeah.
That's a free W regardless.
And a lot of Raiders fans saying that, overpaid for Jimmy G. So, because there's a lot of Raiders fans that I'm cool with, so they hit me up about that. And so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely a W for the Giants with the Darren Waller situation, with like a position that's needed, because people, can Ingram come back? Because I'm not the biggest fan of like when a former Giants player is like moved on to the next team through trade or whatever, and then it's like, could this person come back? Do other teams really do that, or is it just a Giants thing?
Well, you gotta understand the New York, everything is 10 times overblown when it comes to New York fans. It's just everything is just different with New York fan bases. Like,
yeah,
anytime the New York fan base is happy about something, I actually do get nervous because I'm so used to the New York fan base complaining about everything.
Yeah,
like
facts.
It's kind of like the Josh Hart trade. I was like, wait a minute, what are we doing? Why is everybody happy we got Josh Hart? Like, what are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. But like, I really feel like, Ron, it's a new era, man. Joe Shane, Brian Dable, Daniel Jones. It's just a new era, bro. We got the Holy Trinity: coach, GM, quarterback. We good. We got the Holy Trinity. We got the coach, the GM, the quarterback. We're good, bro. Like, I'm to the point now where as long as we're relatively healthy, nothing's stopping us from winning 10 games. And we are a couple breaks away from in the division from winning the division. I'm not gonna. I gotta see what we do in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, draft.
That's what we do in the draft. Because I'm not gonna say the Giants can't win the division, because we can. But I know we're winning 10 games like that, and it feels good too, Ron, to be able to say that we're gonna win 10 games and people don't laugh at me no more.
Right. People know stuff. I'm sorry, not even cut you off. Just people know stuff secretly down, but they just don't admit it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now hearts, they know something with the Giants. They just don't like to admit it. Like, people ain't always
Yeah.
real. Other fans, when it comes to the Giants, they ain't real about stuff. Like, especially when the Giants look in good shape. They used to be like really bad with it in the past. Just saying the most outlandish stuff. Like, bro, see, I'm starting to feel a certain way. Oh, the Giants are only going to win 2 games. They're going 0-16. I used to hate that one too. Because you know how hard that is to go 0-16? So
They
when the
love
Giants,
being miserable, Ron.
right?
It's like they got a kick out of saying how bad we was gonna be. It's like they enjoyed saying we was gonna suck. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, whether it's Giants fans or another team's fan. So it's like, you know, with the changes and stuff, is like it's hard for you to deny. Like, even if they say it again, they'll probably just feel stupid saying it. Like, you know how it looks. I don't know. People just be saying anything, bro. And it's not even about like agreeing or disagreeing. You know, people love to use the whole, oh, this person get mad at you if you disagree with them and such and such. It's like, no, you sound dumb. Like, do you hear what you're saying right now? Or you're just probably around your buddies who are backing you up. You know, because like a lot of fools think alike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
they do. I call
with
them
the
sheep.
yeah, with the flock and shit, bro. It's like, won't one of y'all be like, oh, all 5 of y'all, 6 of y'all, like say the barbershop or whatever. It's like, there's nobody else here have a different opinion of this, like hearing what this guy is saying. And then also as time goes by, people get amnesia. Like, you know what I'm saying? There'll be stuff from a year. Well, I'll bring it up. There'll be stuff from years ago where it's like, oh, this happened, that happened, this happened, and such was happened. We're here now and I'm ready to talk about it. I don't forget. That's just me, though. That's just me.
No, that's why we love you, Ron. We love the pettiness.
I
Because me and
appreciate it.
Pizzle was super petty. So you fit right in.
Right,
You
right.
fit right in. We need 15 more likes to get to 100. So make sure you hit that like button. All right. You know, and you know the thing too, Ron, is this, right? We won 9 games in a tie. It should have been 10, but Feliciano got robbed, whatever.
Yeah.
Should have been 10. So that's the floor. Because according to the haters that you just spoke about, Ron, the Giants roster was trash. We were a rebuilding team. We were supposed to win 4 games and all the other crap they said last year, right?
Right.
So Daniel Jones and Brian Dable could win 9 games at that roster. Imagine what they're gonna do with next year's roster. We already added Darren Waller. We got Bobby O from Indianapolis. We're already, and we got Nunez to help plug up the run. We're already improving, and we haven't even pulled off the blockbuster trade yet.
Right.
Because if you pay attention to the beat reporters and stuff on Twitter, they keep hinting that Joe Shane is cooking up a trade right now. The question is it Jerry Jeudy or Hopkins? Those are the only 2 receivers I can see him traded for. It's either Jerry Jeudy or DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm just like, it's like I'm waiting to see who the killer is at the end of the Scooby Doo show. Like, take the mask off. What are we getting right now? Like, I want to know.
And these are the moves that I feel a lot of the Giants community has been waiting for over the years. It's like it's happening right now. Like I told you before the show off air, it's like, you know, I'm glad for the Giants. It's like, oh, this is the free agency where you can see good happening. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fan bases out there where they're looking at their team and they're like, you know, oh, what is our team doing? Or they're not even making any moves. Oh, you were hoping for this player, that player, and it's like, oh, this team got him, or he's not interested because such and such. So things are like, I say, like, you know how they always have the grades for free agency right now. The Giants are looking honor roll right now. They're looking pretty valedictorian, if you ask me, so far out of all 32 teams.
Facts. And before we get to the super chats, we're gonna get the super chats. What's your take on the linebacker Bobby O? What's your take?
Definitely needed. Glad that it happened. From like the reports and stuff, is like, you know, people bring up the like past footage. What I would think would happen is Giants probably reviewing footage of past seasons or whatever. And because actually Rex Ryan has done this in drafts. It's like, oh, they'll bring up players for like their draft footage or whatever. And instead of the player's profile they're looking at, Rex Ryan will look at the people they're going against and then bring up their footage for, you know, for the team. It's like, oh, we were looking at this wide receiver, but wait, let me see that cornerback that was going against them. So for Bobby Okereke,
yeah, I don't even bother. I just call him Bobby O. I don't even bother.
Yeah. So for him, people have brought up his footage of what he's done against the Giants. So it was what, forced a fumble on
that was like his
Slayton.
best game. He was all over the field versus us.
Maybe that's where that came from. Maybe that's how the discussion happened. Like, oh, we need linebackers, and then it's like, okay, well, remember that guy who cooked against us, and then that's maybe where the conversation started. We don't know, but it's like, hey, it's not a bad pickup, and it's definitely needed. and they know what he's capable of doing. And so especially against our talent, like, oh, he did this against Saquon, he did this, and he stood out in a way to where now he's on the Giants. You know what I'm saying? And it just worked out. So hopefully it'll take another step forward for the upcoming season. I can't wait to see these guys play, man. All like the new additions, like there's gonna be so much content too. We're definitely gonna
Oh
be talking
yeah.
about it. We definitely gonna be talking about it.
And then what you also have to understand too is we're a 3-4 defense. So wait, our linebackers, we're not a 4-3. So what I'm trying to say is when you think of the Giants linebacking core, it includes Ojolari and Kayvon. That's the linebacker core. So now we have a middle linebacker in Bobby O. So now it's Bobby O in the middle, Ojolari, Kayvon on the outside. Like our linebacking core is mean. That's a top 10 linebacking core. Easy. Easy. And as far as pass rush goes, don't even get me started. When Kayvon and Ojolari played at the same damn time, we was looking like Strahan and Ozzy out there. They was wreaking havoc the games they played together. So I'm confident. I'm overconfident in that linebacking core. You know what I'm saying? Now, they did just release Darius Slay out there in Philly. You know what I'm saying, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be against going, look, if Joe Shane said, listen, fellas, we were going to trade for DeAndre Hopkins or we were going to sign Odell, but instead we gave $15 million to Darius Slay. I wouldn't be mad because we could draft a wide receiver at 25 and I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fine with a wide receiver 25 if he said instead of paying Odell or paying Hopkins, we went and signed Darius Slay to go opposite of Adoree. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. How you feel about that?
Definitely we need some veteran in the secondary. I always like veteran defensive players. I get like young guys gonna have to play it sometimes, but I probably never even said this out loud before. But just I wasn't always the biggest fan of like young guys and rookies at corner and such. I'll say at corner at least. Like I could, unless it like they turn out to be like a Sauce Gardner or something, but that wasn't the case. Eli Apple. I don't know how the hell the Bills were able to the Bengals were able to have progression with him. Like he's still like shitting, and maybe that shows how good the freaking Bengals were. That freaking Eli Apple still crap in the bed. And they were still able to make progress, but yeah, Darius Slay on the Giants would not be bad, and definitely be used,
If
for
he wants to
his
get revenge on the Eagles, I think he should come to the Giants.
right. He's
If he
already
wants to get
playing.
revenge on the Eagles, I really think like Darius Slay should take a pay cut on some Bradbury shit and say, look, Joe, give me something respectable, like 10 to 12 million or something. Give me something respectable, and I'll come to the Giants. I really would. Because here's the thing. I just saw Scotty just said that he's too old. Bro, who cares about age? We're trying to win a Super Bowl within the next 2-3 years max. We don't care about age. Like age is not a factor right now. We're trying to win a Super Bowl. You win Super Bowl with veteran teams. Young teams don't win Super Bowls.
Right.
When's the last time you saw a young team win a Super Bowl? When?
As if a player can't be good at a certain age.
Yeah, because he's 30, he sucks. Like what?
I don't
Like,
know
bro,
who
Darren
started that
Waller 30.
notion. I don't know who started that notion as if like, they just celebrated their birthday. Now it's like, their powers are gone. Like there's definitely had to have been players who probably either gone up or just stayed consistent even at their age. Like I
How
kind of
old?
get
Travis Kelce's like 34. What are y'all talking about? Bobby Wagner's like 34. What are y'all talking about? Like, come on, bro.
I don't
Like,
know where they get it from.
this is not the 80s and the 90s where players played 10 years and no, like nutrition, workouts, science, we've evolved. Like 30 is like the new 26, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you're 30, 31 years old don't mean you're washed. Not in 2023. In 2023, these dudes, they take care of their bodies. They train 24/7. In the 90s, they were still drinking beer and smoking cigarettes at halftime and shit. Like they really did that.
Yep, 100%.
So I don't understand like why everybody says at 30 years old, oh, you're old, you're over the hill. No, it don't work like that. It doesn't. Maybe at the running back position, okay, I get it. But Hopkins over 30. Who else balled over 30? Julio, he turned 34. He been washed for 2 years, but he was still balling at 32. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand this whole notion that, oh, look at Grunt. Grunt played. He was balling in his 30s. I don't understand that this notion that because you're 30, you suck. Nah, I disagree with that.
Right.
Freaking go ahead.
Like they 100% they've probably Aaron Donald. Isn't Aaron Donald 30,
Aaron
31, something
Donald's
like that?
another one.
Like I'm pretty sure there's have to be like an article or something. You know how like the Forbes has like, oh, the 30 under 30, or like, you know, oh, the millionaires and billionaires under this age. They definitely have to have something in sports where it's like, oh, these players at this age and like, you know, still performing, you know. Wait, which
Yeah,
Kelsey did you say, Travis? His brother's
Travis.
up in the 30s as
Oh
well,
yeah, his
too.
other brother. Yeah, he just came back.
Jason.
Fletcher Cox. Yeah. So yeah, you know, I'm glad you brought that up, Ron. Fletcher Cox, old as hell, still balling.
Darius Slay's 31.
And had a great year. Was he all pro last year? Didn't him and Bradbury make the all pro team last year?
Let's see. Yeah, selected the Pro Bowl. Let's see, selected the Pro Bowl because I'm on Pro Football Reference, and they got, you know, like the asterisk and all that stuff that like tell you what they were on. Definitely selected the Pro Bowl. Well, the point is they're producing at their age, so I don't know what it is. Where
Right
it's
tackle for the Eagles, Ron. The one who played through the groin injury, the right tackle, been a
Lane
monster.
Johnson.
Yes, he's old and he's still an animal. So this whole notion that, oh, because you turn 30, you suck. Like only young people say that. Maybe because we're over 30 now, Ron, and we realize our world didn't end because we turned 30.
Right.
Like stop. Y'all gotta stop, bro.
And also what's like the gap of it is like, oh, being young, okay, early 20s, what, 22, 23, 24. So when they say 30, is it like, oh, does 29, 28 not count? Like it's not 30, but it's like getting close. It's like, oh, this person's performing well. Oh, this person's performing very well at 28, 29. When their 30th birthday hits, does all that go out the window?
Yeah, now they just suck, right? It's just like now they just overnight. They trash now, right? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, Calais Campbell, yeah, do like 37, bro. And it's not about getting injured because you gotta understand when you get older, for all y'all under 30, all you little young rugrats in the chat who ain't hit 30 yet. When you hit 30, you take care of yourself way better than you did in your 20s. So I'm just letting you know that now. Once you hit 30, you really actually start caring more about your health and your body. So I go out on a limb and say the average 31, 32-year-old is actually probably in better shape than a 21, 22-year-old who still feels immortal. Oh, I'm gonna eat McDonald's every day. I'm gonna go to the gym without stretching, and I'm gonna go out partying all night and then go to practice. Like the average 21, 22-year-old, you feel immortal. Am I wrong, Ron?
No, you're telling the truth, especially with the McDonald's thing. I know Chad Ochocinco brings that up a lot when he's on podcast.
Chad versus Science.
Yeah, facts. We be watching the same shit. You're saying like, what was the one, the fit one earlier? I knew the guy. Yeah, watching that, and then the Chad Science, because Chad be bouncing around different like podcasts as a guest. He always brings that up, and also, what was I gonna say? Oh, also I feel that like with injuries too, a lot of it I feel, well, not a lot of it, but some of it is like freak accident. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, a person caught an injury. Well, how did it happen? You know what I'm saying? How did it happen? Where, like, you know, what part of the body? Because it can happen to anybody, like, no matter what age. Depends on how you got caught up.
It took LeBron 20 years to get injured, bro. It took LeBron 20 years to get injured, bro. Like, stop it. Giannis is 30. He's the best player on the planet, in my opinion. Giannis Antetokounmpo's 30. Still the best player on the planet. Harden, mid-30s, still balling. Russell Westbrook, mid-30s, still starting. Kawhi Leonard, over 30. Paul George, over 30. Who else? Aaron Judge is 30. Ain't Aaron Judge 30 right now? Or am I bugging? So, I mean, just like, what are we talking about? Like, come on, bro. I just watched Justin Verlander win a Cy Young like a year ago, over 30. Max Scherzer, over 30.
Aaron Judge is going to be 31 in April.
Yeah, bro. So it's like in every sport, just because you're 30 don't mean you watch. Like, you understand? We OGs now. We have wisdom. We have experience. That having wisdom and experience sometimes can be more valuable than having athleticism. What's the point of being athletic if you don't know what to do with it? You ain't been around the block. You're not experienced. You're not wise yet. You young. And there's nothing wrong with being young, but you're young. You young and you dumb. I got news for you. If you're in your early 20s, you still dumb. You're still naive to the world. You ain't lived enough yet. You ain't failed enough yet. You ain't experienced enough yet. Who you are today is not who you're going to be when you're 31, 32, 33 years old. I
Facts.
promise you. Y'all don't
Yeah.
see it. You don't see it now because you're in it. You're still young, and like your perspective on the world is just different because you're young and life hasn't hit you yet. Like I had that tweet on Twitter about Andrew Tate had tweeted something and he was like, everybody asks God for something in life. They ask God to give them something, right? And Andrew Tate was like, if you can't get mad at God when he don't give you something because you weren't ready for it. Like if you ask God for something and God showed you what he was gonna put you through to get to what you wanted him to give you, you would say no. So when you achieve something, you have to be grateful for the journey. Translation, and you gotta live your life. You might not be ready for certain things right now because you're too young and dumb. You haven't experienced things. You ain't been prepared for certain stuff. And that brings my point full circle. A Darren Waller who's been around the block, been in big not playoff games because the quarterback was Derek Carr. He couldn't get him there. But been in big division games against the Chiefs, against the Chargers. He's ready to come to a team like the Giants, and he is an experienced veteran who's been in big games. So Thursday night football when we go against the Eagles, he's not scared. Thanksgiving games versus the Cowboys, he's not scared. He's been around the block. If we trade for Odell Beckham, he's won a freaking Super Bowl. If we trade for DeAndre Hopkins, he's been in playoff games versus Mahomes. He's been in playoff games versus the Patriots. We're bringing in older, wiser guys who know what to do. Young guys might be more faster, they might be more athletic, but they don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle themselves because they've never been there.
They don't see it now, but they're gonna learn. When they hit that age, they're gonna learn. They're gonna see it.
They're gonna see it, man. Like I look at pictures of me when I was 21 years old. I'm like, man, he just don't know. I was like,
Literally not the same person. Literally not. Yeah, I know exactly. I've done that too. Looking at like younger pictures of myself is like, dang, if this self would have only knew what was coming, bro.
Facts.
It's kind of a scary thought if you're thinking about it.
Nah, it's terrifying. I don't get
Yeah.
emotional a lot, but the times I do get emotional, I look at some of my pictures like I posted me in that Randy Orton shirt on Twitter. Of course, I blurred out my face, but I at 19, 20 years old, my eyes were so pure. There was no hurt, there was no pain, there was no sadness. It's like my eyes were so happy.
Innocence.
Innocence. Yeah, I was so innocent when I was 20, 21. And now it's like I look in the mirror, I look at pictures of me now as a 33-year-old man, and the eyes don't lie, Ron. The eyes don't lie. Like I said on Twitter, I can hide my anger with a smile, but I can't hide my eyes. They always give it away. You know what I'm saying? I can hide behind a smile. I could trick people with the smile, but the eyes, nah. The eyes never lie, man. They never lie. But anyway, you ready to get these super chats?
Yeah, I'm ready. That was pretty deep right there. I hope y'all listening. Play this back when this comes out on the VOD. Whatever, play it back if you and listen to it again.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome.
Good
And
shit.
like,
Go ahead.
and we try and do this every week, man. You know, try and give y'all some gems, like some life gems every week. You know, just we try and keep it real with y'all. It's bigger than sports sometimes. Y'all come to, you watch us every day, and I feel obligated for people who tune into my content every day, people who support me, and I'm part of their life. If I can give them the game, I feel like I'm a better person. Like if I can just reach one person, if there's somebody going through something, or if I can just give somebody a piece of advice that can help them get to the next level, I feel like I've done my job. Like I don't want to just be the guy who just talks about Giants and don't talk about nothing else. Like I want to be able to really help y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I know the exact feeling you're talking about.
But shout out to 21 Gamer. First super chat at night. He says Ryan Poles best GM. Watch out, Giants fan. Fields time. Sure. Ryan Poles best GM. Okay, sure. Good luck with that one. Yeah, good luck with that one. I mean, look, I thought he did a good trade. I do. I do think he did a good trade. But best GM, nah, he ain't better than Joe Shane. He ain't better than Joe Shane, bro.
Maybe it's just his optimism.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're a Bears fan, you should be optimistic because Aaron Rodgers is out of your division. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If you're a Bears fan, a Lions fan, Vikings fan, whatever, Aaron, the big bad wolf is gone. He's gone. So everybody in the NFC North should be somewhat optimistic.
They prayed for times like that.
Facts. Yeah. Cue up the dreams and nightmare meme for that one. Shout out to Mark Stewart. What's up, Fisk? What's up, Ron? Joe Shane is cooking. Facts.
What's good, Mark?
Nah, Joe Shane is definitely cooking right now. I can't wait for him to pull this trade off. I know he cooking up a trade. I can't wait to see it. Because there's no why. Like, I really don't think. I mean, I don't want Odell, but whatever. I really don't. I think he's trying to trade for a guy. I think Odell is a fall. But well, actually, Ron, according to Twitter, we're out of the running for Odell. It's down to 2 teams, and we ain't one of them.
To be completely honest, Fisk, I'm glad I can say this here. If it doesn't happen, I really never really wanted Odell back at all either, because it's like just like the whole journey, like, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely like a big part of like a lot of the videos that I made, at least maybe 20%, you know, because being on the Giants, always being in the news and stuff, like the media putting them in there for stuff that don't even matter. Like it's like almost like second and third tier to, like, you know how what Skip Bayless always saying, oh, what does this have to do with LeBron's legacy? It's like, you know, they would throw Odell in there with stuff, you know, freaking the trades and all that, doing interviews with Josina Anderson, Lil Wayne being there. It was literally a nightmare. Well, for me, it was a nightmare for me. People showing their true colors, you know, oh, where Odell goes, I go. Saw it all over Twitter like it was a trend. You know how like the algorithm works in like social media is like, oh, if you're whatever fan base you are, whatever you follow, oh, suggested tweets. And yeah, so it's like if the Giants are out of the running, like I don't know how I would even feel if it's like, oh, he's coming back. It's like, oh, is this really a good idea? And then also, if the Giants are out of the running or whatever, and he's down to like 2 teams to pick from, I'm telling you, if it's a division rival, I will not shut up about it. I will be annoyed. So many people gonna have me blocked on social media, or some people, like I probably might even build a viewership off of like the hate. It's like, oh, is all this guy talks about is this, that, and the other. It's like, bro,
Cowboys, I'm gonna bury him. I'm not gonna
people want videos. Let Odell. Who the choice is?
Let's let Odell. The Cowboys and the Jets. If he goes to the Cowboys, I'm gonna bury him.
Bro, if it's the Cowboys, bro, I'll burn this shit. Man, let it happen. Let it happen. People gonna find me annoying as hell.
Fury. If he goes to the Cowboys, oh my gosh.
They're gonna be like, oh, I'm bitter, this, that, and the other. It's like, no, I'm just exposing a pattern. Like, bro, like people tend to forget. But I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna act like it's happened already. You know, that's only in my mind. But let it be the Cowboys. Let's see what happens. I kind of want it to happen a little bit, just so I could manifest what would it be? You know what I'm saying? Just I can just bring that in for
content purposes. Yeah, go to the Cowboys at this point, bro. Just for the content, go to the Cowboys.
Hey, go ahead, go pick America's team. Go pick them.
Because your quarterback is still Dak, so I ain't scared. Your quarterback is still Dak.
Add that into the recipe. You hear about also with the Ezekiel Elliott thing and they're releasing him?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna even go. I ain't gonna even go there. But let's just all keep that in mind. Just if it happens, be ready. No
Facts.
bluffing.
Facts. Shout out to my man LA. Remember, supporting big fish and supporting small businesses. Better get Hopkins or Beckham. Don't want to settle for guys like Hardman and DJ Chark. Deserves that type of proven commodity. DJ deserves that type of proven commodity. Not what if type players like Shane need to stop playing around. Bro, that might be tomorrow's video. Like, we storming MetLife if he bring in Hardman or DJ Chark, bro. I saw that going around on Twitter that the Giants are interested in McCole Hardman and DJ Chark. If he signs one of those bums, we storming MetLife round. We getting the pitchforks, bro.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter that out of McCole Hartman, Chark, and Slayton had the highest yards per route run from 2022. So it's like, like that's trying to like put Slayton like at the above of the line, at the top of the line of like, oh, is this really a good decision? But also what I know about Slayton, like, I don't hate Slayton. Like, I don't like that's a very strong. I won't even put that in the conversation to hate. But it's like also I found out that Slayton had the second highest rate of drop rate at 15.6%.
I posted it on Twitter. I got that was one of my biggest tweets of the year because I screenshotted it because they showed it on the television screen. I think it was versus Washington. I can't remember who he played, but I took a picture of it and I posted on Twitter. It went viral. I was like, yeah, go figure. When I shit on one of the Giants players, that'd be my viral tweet, right?
So that's probably where I saw it. Yeah, so we need more options. We can't go from Slayton being the one that has the highest yards per route run, and it's like, but he had the second highest in the league with drops. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
he dropped through. I saw 3 to 4 balls a game go off his hands. It's just, I can't stand Slayton, bro.
Yeah, so we just, Waller's a good start. Waller's a good start for tight end. Now it's, and then also the draft. Like, we just gotta see what happens, but it's definitely gotta be more options than like what we're having. We can't just be picking over, chicken that's been half eaten, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so can't be picking over scraps. No offense to Slayton at all, but just
I'm trying to be offense to Slayton.
I want to be respectful about it, but it is what it is.
Slayton channel. This is an anti-Darius Slayton channel. He's filth. He's a bum. That dude couldn't catch a baby if it was falling out of a tree. Okay? This dude dropped everything. He dropped the soap in the shower. He dropped the toothpaste when it's time to brush his teeth. I mean, then he can't do shit, bro. He can't catch nothing. Nothing.
The stats don't lie, bro. Because 15.6, that's a pretty damn high. If it's second in the league, it's pretty damn high. Because there's a lot of wide receivers out there catching passes. So
that dude couldn't catch a beach ball. He couldn't catch a beach ball at a pool party. Like, nah, forget Slate, bro. Nah, he trash, bro. I ain't got time, bro. I don't got time. No, hell no. Like, somebody asked me the other day, who did I shit on more between Eli Manning and Slayton? I said, although I gave Eli Manning a 2-hour stream just to shit on him, I actually respected Eli. See, I buried Eli because I was disappointed in Eli, like, because I knew Eli was good. That's why I buried Eli. Slayton is bad. There's no outcome that he's ever good. Like, there's no good in him. And I bury Slayton just off the simple fact that, like, he stunted DJ Growth. It's him. I watched Larry Fitzgerald catch touchdowns from bums his whole career, basically. I watched DeAndre Hopkins make Ryan Mallett and Brock Osweiler look like monsters when the quarterbacks is injured and Hopkins still got busy. Like, I don't want to hear this whole notion that I watched Steve Smith. I live in North Carolina. I watched Steve Smith catch balls from randoms like Brady Quinn and that Jimmy Clausen. Still went and got like 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. When you are a receiver, you make quarterbacks look good. When you that dude, you gonna get your numbers. Am I wrong, Ron?
No, it's true. It's true.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
all they gotta do is get it to you. All they gotta do is get it to you. Hit you right on the numbers. It'd be the worst where the quarterback deliver it right on their hands, and to do that thing wide receivers do from a drop pad. They clap. It's like a clap and like a snap of the fingers. Like, dang, I missed that one. And they go over to the coach and like, oh, forget about it. Oh, catch the next one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get it.
6'3", bro. He's 6'3".
I get like you're not going to catch everything, but you're not catching majority of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Dude had 4 years, Ron.
Yeah,
we've had filth at the wide receiver position for 4 years. He never took the helm. Never. He's had a golden opportunity for 4 years to become that dude and never did it. Never did it. It just, bro, he the reason we lost that game. If he catches that ball in overtime, we win that Washington game. People forget that Daniel Jones threw him a strike like 30 yards down the field and he dropped it, bro. Versus Washington. Even after the Feliciano penalty, we still should have won that game, but Darius Slayton couldn't catch. Like, it's just enough, bro. Like, no. Nah.
Too many chances.
Too many chances, bro. Too many. Shout out to Boogeyman. Yo, Boogeyman, what up, baby? Remember, supporting big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Peace and blessings, Fisk. Round effect. You know the vibes, man. Yo, who do we send Boogeyman to get at last week? We sent Boogeyman to get somebody last week.
Oh,
dang. Was it Tyreek Hill?
No, I don't think it was Tyreek.
It was somebody. We sent Boogeyman to go get. Was it? I think it might have been Nick Wright. I don't know. And we sent Boogeyman to put somebody in the closet. I forgot who it was. But shout out.
Happened last week.
Yeah, a lot happened last week. That's a fact. It was Colin Cowherd. Shout out to my boy Jay. Yeah. We sent my man. Yeah, because I don't even think Colin Cowherd was on his show Friday or something like that. That's because he's recovering from that Boogeyman treatment. You know what I'm saying? My man Boogeyman had to, do a couple strange things to him. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple strange things to him. Shout out to Broly. Remember, supporting big Fisk is supporting small businesses. What up, Fisk? What up, Ron? Liking his trade for Waller. He's Evan Ingram with hands. Basically.
Facts.
That's what I said, man. I'm like, yo, this he's everything we wanted Evan Ingram to be. All right. And I think Ron Effect has my back when I say this. The difference between Slayton switching teams and Evan Ingram switching teams is this. Evan Ingram was a first round pick. Okay. There was talent for Evan Ingram. We just couldn't unlock it in New York. Okay. He was a first round pick for a reason. Evan Ingram had all the right measurables to be great. He just didn't put it together in New York.
Right.
Darius Slayton is a 5th round pick who plays like a 5th round pick. I don't think you're ever going to get a better year from Slayton than what you got in 2019 and 2022. That's him. That's what he is. There's no hidden potential to unlock like Gohan or something like that. There's nothing there. Am I wrong?
Do you think that would be like Slayton's excuse? It's like, oh, people talk about his stats, this, that, and nothing. But listen, man, I was a 5th round pick. All right. Like, you think he will fall on that?
I will respect it because at the end of the day, he is a 5th round pick. If he said, bro, I'm a 5th round pick, like I can respect that. Because at that point, you admitting that you limited it. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm a 5th round pick. Let me get like $5 million a year. Leave me alone. I can respect that. But don't try and tell me, Gettleman, that Darius Slayton is the number 1 receiver. I'm not with it.
Nah, definitely not the number 1 receiver. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And like Joe Shane, bro, how you take a pay cut on a minimum deal, nigga? Do you remember that? Darius Slayton was on a minimum contract because he was a 5th year play. He was a 5th round pick on the last year of his deal. Darius Slayton was the first player in NFL history to split a penny in half. Okay? This dude was making pennies and still had to take a pay cut to stay on the team.
And maybe that was the reason, just to stay on the team, the life. Because that's the thing. A lot of freaking teams, or a lot of athletes, that's probably in the back of their mind. Like, oh, what do they do after? Because football ain't gonna be around forever unless, like you're really like a superstar. But it's like, life after that. What happens to most of them? What, they go to selling cars or something? Autograph signings.
Podcast is a new way. Now everybody want to do podcasts.
I guess that's it too. But it also depends on who it is, and also the people you have around you. Some people are starting already. Who started that trend of being active? And was it Draymond?
The first athlete who was like active with a podcast was I think Channing Frye did it, and It was Channing Frye and
Brandon Marshall? Not
no, not Brandon Marshall because he did it when he retired.
yeah.
Honestly, I think it was like Channing Frye was like the first dude I saw have a podcast and still be playing at the same time. I think it was Channing Frye. Oh no, was it Richard Jefferson? It was either Richard Jefferson or Channing Frye. It was one of them Cavs players who was doing a podcast and was still playing at the same time. It might have been Richard Jefferson. It was one of them light skinned dudes on the Cavs. Put it that way. All right, one of
Because
LeBron.
definitely. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying one of LeBron's light skinned teammates on the Cavs was doing a podcast and playing at the same time. I can't remember, but it may have been Richard Jefferson.
Yeah, because definitely, it's definitely happening more. I see it a lot, because I said Draymond, and then got the Kelsey brothers. Yeah, but it's definitely picking up. So yeah, definitely that. They definitely gonna get the sponsors, definitely gonna get the listeners because they already got the fan base on their previous teams. Also, if they're likable, they got like all the ideas of what's it like to be in the NFL. Like the locker room got stories for days, and also
Wait a minute, hold on. I had to cut you off. Alec, Tony in the chat. What you mean Tony pulled up again? I know Tony ain't in my chat. He ain't got the balls. I know he ain't in my chat. Oh,
you know what his name is? His YouTube name is?
Hold on, let me go find his YouTube channel. Just double check. I know Kadarius Toney ain't in my chat. When I'm in full blown Fist Vegas mode, he ain't got the balls.
Is I need to know. I'm out the loop.
Nah. Oh, we do. Look, as soon as I catch up on these super chats, I'm about to air Tony ass the fuck out. Fucking spicy on his damn comment section. I got him fucking talking reckless.
I love how Alec just pulled up in the chat. He's like, "We're gonna talk about Tony because he just pulled up again." Like it's out of nowhere. We talking about.
He knew that catch my attention. I was like, "Yo, hold up, bro! Don't get embarrassed, yo."
Hall of Fame instigator badge.
Oh, yo, do not get it. Now he's at Real Young Joker. Okay, I didn't see him. I see. Yo, I definitely pulled my pin. Yo, you stupid. He said your fist pulled his pants up. I'm done. But bro. I was about to air Tony ass the fuck out. All right. But shout out to Jackson. Jackson says, "What up, Pastor Fist? What up, Minister Effect? Darren Waller and Joe Shane is still hot on the wide receiver market. I am crazy for starting the Danny MVP campaign. No, you ain't crazy because that's gonna be my message all season. Daniel Jones MVP. So you already know the vibes. I was trying to get Daniel Jones MVP last year for all them fourth quarter comeback wins with practice squad wide receivers. So I'm gonna be trying to give him the MVP next year. Because I don't know about because Ron, by definition of the word, he was the MVP last year. Other than Patrick Mahomes, how many quarterbacks are gonna lead this team to the second round of the playoffs?
Facts. Yeah, because it's like, because if something would have happened to Danny, it would have been, oh my god.
Oh, we'd been fucked.
Titanic, that part in Titanic where like the ship is going down, but like it's a point where it splits into two.
Yep.
And like the lights go out and the lights and the stuff go out on the boat. That it would have been that point. Oh,
and those bum ass receivers would have been a group of violinists playing it. A group of violinists just sitting there going to play the violin.
Definitely team MVP.
Oh man. Shout out to Prince Castro. I'm calling KC versus Giants in the dance. The cardboard DJ cutout with the laces tied. Yeah, that was disrespectful. Tony Bad Blood, the ex-Raider Waller who hates Kansas City. Fee 5-4 Funk. I want to be bro. I'm with it. Giants versus Chiefs in the Super Bowl. If Daniel Jones was to beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl, they'd have to block me. They'd have to ban me on all social media platforms to get me to shut up. They'd have to Andrew Tate my ass if Daniel Jones beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. They'd have to Andrew Tate me the fuck out of here if he wins that game.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna shut up.
I think that might be better than I think that'd be crazy for me to say, but I think that'd be better than the Eli beating a Tom Brady and the undefeated.
Oh yeah, that's gonna top it. That hands down tops the undefeated. Because here's the thing, right? Eli Manning, like I love Eli. Eli was a number 1 overall pick. He's Peyton's little brother. People loved Eli. Nobody ever said Eli was trash until he got old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Daniel Jones, who y'all didn't even want to give 25 million to, let alone 42. Please let him beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. It's over. It's over. Aliens could invade the earth and I will still be sending out Daniel Jones memes. Please. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. You literally got people on Twitter saying, "Oh, well, the Giants should just offer Daniel Jones $10 million, and if he doesn't take it, he can walk." What? Yeah, all right. That guy win a Super Bowl? Please, please. There's no way, bro. Like who won the championship run and party way too hard after they won it? I think it was I think it was J.R. Smith. Remember J.R. Smith didn't take his shirt off for like he kept his shirt off for like 2 months.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Fizz Vegas. It's like every time you see Fizz Vegas, it's like, yo, I ain't gonna have no shirt on. Have a bottle of champagne in my left hand, some kind of Daniel Jones action figure in the right hand. It's like, nah.
Yeah, I'd definitely go crazy myself too, because I like we talked about this. I think it was 2 weeks ago that Pizzle like had the YouTube 4 Giant Super Bowl. Like it's one thing. It's one thing, like, you know, being grateful to be alive to see them do it, see your favorite team win like the big one, but like being the content creator wise, like, you know, to talk about it, it's like the people who view you and stuff, like it definitely get wicked, bro. It definitely be. I know what you mean, like how it would be off season be amazing. Like, you know, like that gap, it's like, oh, free agency, this and another. That gap is like, oh, you can still talk about it. Like, you know, the Super Bowl high.
And y'all know I'm petty. If y'all know nothing about Fizz Vegas, is y'all know I am petty. I would dedicate a whole new show to Daniel Jones' greatness. It'd be like Worship Danny Day or something like that. I don't know what it'd be called, but I'd have a weekly I'd do a weekly live stream just to celebrate Daniel Jones' greatness and shit on haters once a week. Just cuz. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time, bro. Daniel Jones win that Super Bowl, bro. I'm telling you, y'all better lock me in the damn cage somewhere, because I'm never shutting up. Never shut. Yo, Daniel Jones haters, y'all go to Mars. Go to Mars. If Daniel Jones was a Super Bowl, go to Mars. Call Elon Musk, get you a trip to Mars. Earth ain't safe for you. It's not. Shout out to Agent Trotsky. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Fisk and Ron, I'm telling you, I was shook when I was shook when I saw the Giants post about wide receiver. They were gonna draft in the 2. What the fuck?
You want me to get this one?
Because this is not a Fist Mayweather situation. I don't know how he typed this.
Fist got drunk off the idea of Daniel Jones winning the Super Bowl against Kansas City. He was thinking about the aftermath. He got drunk. He got high just off the thought.
I really did. I caught
high just off the thought. Fisk and Ron, I'm telling you, I was shook when I seen the Giants post about that wide receiver they want to draft. And the two in question were Quentin Johnson and Najigba Addison is our best fit. Watch his routes. Oh, wait. Quentin Johnson and Najigba, period. Addison is our best fit. Watch his routes. So these are like wide receivers that the Giants were looking at?
Yeah, well, I think Addison might be who we end up with, because he'll be there at 25. I don't think Quentin Johnson is going to be there at 25. Quentin Johnson is the TCU guy who said he'll look good in blue, who campaigned to come to the Giants. But I don't think he's going to make it to 25. You know what I'm saying? And we just gave away one of our 3rd round picks to get Waller. So I don't know if Joe Shane is going to like want to move up in the draft. Like, I don't know. But I'm cool with Addison, bro. I'm cool with that. Because whoever Brian Dable and Mike Kafka feel like is going to fit their system, I trust them.
Yeah, it's definitely the trust there. Gotta trust them and let them do their jobs, you know, because the fans ain't always right. You know, we're just on the outside looking in, but they got more access to stuff. They probably have a way. Well, not probably. They do have a way of going about things and how they make their decisions, and they get to talk to them stuff, right? Too. Before they draft and all that, or is that
yeah. They did most of that at the combo.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what like the situation with tampering and stuff is, but yeah, like get to know them and stuff. Because the conversations that he have with the players is stuff that won't even reach the public, and maybe until later on. Like they do the stuff where it's like, oh, they're about to draft them, they call them on the phone, and they make a documentary or what about it or whatever. And yeah, so it's different ways to go about doing it.
And shout out to Boogeyman. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Why are we talking about Evan occasional hands Ingram? Because his hands is just for decoration. Yeah, you ain't lying. But you know what though, Boogeyman, we can't even say that because this dude then went to Jacksonville and actually turned into what we thought he was supposed to be. Like that. But like I said, me and Ron were just talking about it, bro. Evan Ingram was a first round pick. That's what the heck he's supposed to do. Like the Evan Ingram you seeing in Jacksonville, that's what he was drafted to be. Like I'm not shocked that Evan Ingram's doing that because when he's in New York and he gets booed every time he touches the ball or the ball go his way, stuff like that gets in your head, bro. And I just feel like Evan Ingram was never gonna prosper in New York. The kid works hard. Evan Ingram always worked hard. He always tried to keep himself in shape. He had all the intangibles. He just didn't produce. So I mean, I'm not shocked he's balling in Jacksonville. I'm not shocked. God bless. Straight up. Evan Ingram wasn't a bad guy. He just sucked on the field for the Giants. I ain't got no ill
Right.
will towards him.
Right. Sometimes certain things just don't work out for certain players because of the team that they're on, not just because of them.
Yeah, it's not like the Odell situation where like him and fucking Baker was talking so much shit when he left the Giants. Like I had to bury Odell when he left the Giants because him and Baker wouldn't shut up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got
Look at
real
him now.
fans over here.
And look at him now.
Yeah, look at him now. Oh yeah, this ain't like New York. We Cleveland is a real fan base. You got real diehard fans. I mean, shut up. Shut up. But anyway, shout out to Zach. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Hey Fisk, you brought up being petty. I need to remind you. You know what I covered in dust? The 49ers last Lombardi trophy. Yeah, my man Zach hates the 49ers with a passion. Like Zach hates the 49ers the way I hate the Antichrist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I hope the Antichrist fall down a flight of steps. Okay. I hope he sneeze and shatter his teeth on contact. Like for real. All right. Like I hope. Let me stop. But anyway, yeah, Zach. Screw the 49ers. They ain't winning no time soon, man. The Giants are better than the 49ers right now, by the way. Like, if you're telling me that the Giants are gonna go, like, if you say Daniel Jones versus Trey Lance, Daniel Jones is better. Daniel Jones versus Brock Purdy, Daniel Jones is better. Daniel Jones versus the corpse of Matt Ryan, who they're probably gonna get to be their veteran quarterback in the locker room, Ron. The 49ers are probably gonna go get Matt Ryan. I'll take my chances with Daniel Jones versus Matt Ryan as well. So,
Oh yeah, 100%. Matt Ryan only had one good year, and I know this. And I don't think it was even a Super Bowl year, because I know this because the one time I ever took fantasy football seriously, and it was almost like freaking, I guess maybe beginner's luck. I had took Matt Ryan like early, like I don't. It's like a order or etiquette that you're supposed to do in fantasy football. I had took Matt Ryan early, and it was the year that he led the league in passing yards. So that's like in my mind. So whatever year that is, like anybody do your research, whatever year.
2016.
I guess it seems longer. Oh no, actually no. Wow. Okay, we
Because
2023
Cam
now.
won it in 2015 and then Matt Ryan won
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So that year, that was the only time I ever felt Matt Ryan was good. The time I picked him for fantasy football.
Facts. So, like, the only competition for the Giants, in my humble opinion, Ron, I want your take on this. We're chasing the Eagles, right?
Yep. Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Go ahead. So yeah, go ahead. What was the question?
I said we're chasing the Eagles, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The only real competition right now. Commanders, the bottom, Cowboys. They're falling apart as we speak, and so the only real competition we got to worry about is the Eagles.
Yeah. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about the 49ers. The Rams, I don't think they're done selling off their team, honestly. Kyler Murray ain't coming back no time, so he ain't coming back till like October to November. Who else is nice in the NFC? The Lions, maybe. If the Lions take that next step, maybe the Giants should worry about the Lions. Maybe
They've shown some heart. They showed some heart lately.
I'll tell you what. I'll be if the Falcons take the head out of their ass and go sign Lamar Jackson, I'll be worried about the Falcons.
Yeah, that's like one of the main things right now in free agency. What's going to happen to Lamar? It's crazy it's taking this long.
We know why it's taking this long. We know. We know why it's taking this long.
Yeah, but he's got to go somewhere eventually. Time will run out.
Facts. Shout out to Agent Trotsky. What to call Bobby O? Carrot cake. Carrot cake.
That's somewhat of a outlandish nickname. Carrot cake. I don't know how do you.
I mean, is that how you pronounce it? Okereke?
Oh, it's like wordplay.
Oh,
carrot
cake.
Carrot cake. I'm calling him carrot cake though. Like I can't. Oh yeah, carrot cake had a hell of a game today, bro. You see what he flaunt carrot cake? Like, I can't. I use cake for other stuff, bro. Like, oh yeah, that girl over there, she got the cakes out. Like, yeah, I can't. Yeah, give us another one. Go back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
back to the
chat say that's how you pronounce it though, so I don't know.
Bobby Carrot Cake, Bobby Okereke. See now all I see. I thought it was okay. I rather wish I didn't have this information a couple seconds ago. I was saying
Okereke. Now I don't like it. Now it's like
I was saying Okereke, like Okereke, but now it's like now I'm saying Bobby Okereke. Yeah, see, I blame him for this.
He ruined it for us now.
Yeah, he definitely ruined it. Yeah, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, back to the drawing board because now when I see his name, I'm like, oh, that's Okereke. Oh yeah, see, it's sticking to carrot cake. It's
something else.
To, oh, shout out the Thunder Cracker.
W name. These YouTube names be hilarious sometimes.
His name is Thunder Cracker. I'm done. He says your physical prime comes in your 30s. That's a fact. Like, I'll use wrestling, for example. If you go look at The Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold, look at Roman Reigns right now. Go back, look at Randy Orton. Their bodies literally look their best in their 30s.
Bro, I said this in somebody's stream who was like streaming like the old WWE shows or whatever. I think it was Randy Orton versus Bob Holly. And yeah, like Randy was like, like very slim. He ain't look nothing like what he does today. Yeah, it's like he looked shorter in like the clip, whatever year it was. What was it, like 2000? What year was it?
If it was Holly, it was like 2003, 2002, 2003.
Yeah, it was the year. It was the year where Kurt Angle and Edge was beefing. It was like the one right before Edge shaves Kurt Angle's head at like whatever pay-per-view was, whatever that year was.
Yeah, probably like 04.
But yeah, Randy looked completely different. So yeah, it's like, with the changing of your body and stuff. I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert, a fitness expert. Maybe one day, when I get my stuff right. Because I know what some people are thinking, but it's like, it's just it's like the change that you go through, like from
being young.
Yeah, from being young to actually getting older to like, a real adult. Because you were saying earlier in the show that like, yeah, you're still a kid, 20, 21, like you're still a kid. You're still young. You're still, it's not, it doesn't just make you an adult by law or a 21 that, well, by law is 18, but, like be tried as a guardian, tried as a legal adult, whatever. We're talking like crime and stuff, but it's like, you're still a kid at the same time. Like, 19, 20, you're still a kid. So you don't really become a full grown man until the late 20s, with all aspects of life, physically, mentally. But they're going to learn, though. They're going to learn. They can say what they want now, but they're going to learn eventually.
And that's what I'm saying. And you also understand, like, in real life, not sports, but in real life, us men, we don't start making money till we get to our 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when we're in our 20s, like, we broke. Most men in their 20s are broke. It's just a fact. We don't start making money as men until we get into our 30s. And that's our prime. So we enjoy our prime in our 30s when our careers are booming, when we finally put it together. We're making money. Physically, this is the best we're ever gonna look is in our 30s because we don't look like little boys anymore like we do in our 20s. We finally start to mature into what we're supposed to look like in our 30s, physically, things of that nature, financially. This is our prime. And without getting canceled, this is when we go get our little 22, 23-year-olds and settle down. But I don't want to get canceled. Shout out to Fresh
The,
Fit.
the real goal, I think, should be for men. Like I just thought of this, it should be like for the later years. Like you know how like there's like guys who are older, but they still like kicking it. Or the Leonardo DiCaprios, the Denzels.
Shout out to Leo. He's my idol. He's my hero.
I'm trying to age like Morgan Freeman. Like, has Morgan Freeman like ever been young? It's almost like he just so much time has gone by, but he just like doesn't change.
He stay old, bro. Like I want to be like Jason Statham. Jason Statham don't look the same.
Yeah,
Jason Statham don't look like 37 for like 20 years, bro.
Right. So it's like whatever they're doing, that should be like the end game. Oh, we're in the 50s, 60s. There's a lot. Who else? Like these Avengers, bro. Like Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is like in his 50s or whatever.
The same forever, bro.
Yeah, like that's what I want for the end game. Like not just the young riches being rich now. It's like still looking to be able to pull the middle 20-year-olds, early 30-year-old women.
Nah, I don't want no girl hurt. No, I don't want that baggage. Nah.
Well, this is how they look. This is how they look. Because we don't even want this conversation. You say you don't want to get canceled. We shouldn't even have this conversation.
You're back to the super chats. We definitely about to get canceled. We keep going down this road.
Yeah, skirt. Let's take a hard left.
Facts. Skirt. Shout out to Jackson. Eagles lose half their defense and Cowboys washed. Get some wide receivers plus nail the draft, and the division is ours, in my opinion. Hashtag Fisk unit. Agreed. And the Eagles really just made Bradbury their number one corner and cut. You know what kills me, Ron, real quick? And I want your take on this.
Yes.
How is it when Bradbury's on the Giants, he stinks? He's overrated and overpaid. He can't play man coverage and all this other shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now, because the Eagles want to give him a bag, he good. They just basically gave him the same contract that Gettleman gave him 2 years ago. But it was bad for Gettleman, but now all of a sudden it's good for the Eagles.
Is he secretly an Eagles fan in his head? Because every NFL players had their like favorite teams and stuff. Like for Adam Thielen, for example, like when he got released from the Vikings, all I saw on my timeline was a bunch of pictures of him when he was young and like a bunch of like Vikings jerseys and stuff. So it's like that might play a factor in their mind to where it's like, oh, they're happier because they grew up cheering for this team and for whatever. There's always a reason for something. You know what I'm saying? It isn't just by chance. So like who knows?
Yeah, and it irks me because the media hates the Giants.
Right, that too. It's a Giants thing.
Us, bro. Like the Eagles literally just gave Bradbury damn near the same contract Gettleman gave him. They basically just gave him the same contract. But when Gettleman did it, Bradbury can't play man. He's overpaid. He only did it because Gettleman drafted him in Carolina. They came up with every excuse to why he was going to suck on the Giants. But now, because he's in Philly and Howie Roseman gives him a contract, oh, Bradbury's rejuvenated. He's all pro. He's this, he's that. We don't, like, come on, bro. If the Giants had re-signed Bradbury and cut Darius Slay, we'd be the laughing stock of the fucking league right now, bro.
And they move the goalposts when it's the Giants. The rules change when the Giants are involved in the equation.
Fact.
It's never fair game. You talk about any other team at all, any situation, it's fair game for them. But when the Giants are thrown in, they switch up the rules.
Facts. It's
always been like that.
Always been like that. We can't do nothing right, bro. Nothing. They always move the goalposts with us, bro. Every freaking time. Same thing with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones, the only quarterback I know who could take his team to the second round of the playoffs to practice squad receivers, and nobody say nothing. But
right.
Oh, we can't properly evaluate Justin Fields because he has no receivers. We can't properly evaluate Trevor Lawrence because of bad coaching, or Aaron Rodgers didn't have no receivers, or Lamar Jackson ain't got no receivers. It's always an excuse for quarterbacks they like. But when it comes to Daniel Jones, you would think he had fucking Jerry Rice, Prime T.O., and Randy Moss out there and threw 15 touchdowns the way they would talk about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Where was this energy when Daniel Jones threw 24 touchdowns in 12 games? Nobody talked about him throwing 24 touchdowns in 12 games as a rookie. They said all he did was fumble. And he lost. And now, when he throws 15 touchdowns and goes to the second round of the playoffs, nobody want to talk about him winning games. Make it make sense. Like, I just... Whatever, bro. Whatever. Shout out to Okereke. Giants going to the Super Bowl in 2024 when you study the numbers. Ron, I want your take on this.
We gotta see how it sets up. Like, definitely playoffs, obviously. That's not out of the question after seeing what's happened last season. And also, it's about who you go through, how the other teams are doing. It's impossible because you said going, and everybody wants that win. So it's like, see, you gotta see what the circumstances are. It's in Vegas this year, ain't it?
I think so.
Imagine after just getting Darren Waller, just throwing that out there, not hyping anything up. I'm just saying, because I always find interest in that, like who hosts the Super Bowl in such and such years. But they got to bring it back to MetLife one time.
No, they'd never bring. After Peyton Manning got embarrassed in the cold, they would never bring it back to MetLife, bro. After he got embarrassed in cold weather, they would never bring it back to MetLife, bro. Because, oh my gosh, why would you have a Super Bowl in cold weather? It's not fair to Peyton Manning. It was cold outside. Nah, bro.
They make an excuse for everything. What's the new thing now for the Eagles? They're saying something with the field. The field, something such and such, or was it like what were they saying?
Nah, they definitely blame the field. I saw LB Philly 500. All them Eagle content creators was blaming the dang on turf in Arizona for why they pass rush wasn't getting there, bro.
Yeah, but what if they would have won? Then what would the narrative been if they would have won? What about the field?
Oh no, Jalen Hurts would have got a statue. They would have been slurping Jalen Hurts so hard if he won that game. Eagle fans are a trip, bro.
Yeah, they were talking about it for a while about the field, seeing so many articles. They brought an expert to check the field. Oh, this field is unplayable. It was like as if the Chiefs weren't playing on it as well.
Facts, like the Chiefs weren't playing on that same field, bro. But Ron, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something dumb to you. It's dumb. I'm admitting right now that my next comment is dumb. Okay, but for as dumb as the comment I'm about to say is, it might be the realest shit I've ever said on this channel, and that's saying something.
I'm ready.
Historically speaking, the Giants really should win the Super Bowl next year. Because if history repeats itself, the Giants tend to win a Super Bowl once a decade. We've got one in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and we got one in 2011. I can make a case, Ron, that we due for a Super Bowl. I know that's arrogant. That sounds like that's a very Yankee fan thing of me to say. But historically speaking, Ron, what did we get one? 86. What was it? 90, 92?
86, 90, 07, 2011.
Yeah. It kind of makes sense that we get the 2024. No, or should I say the 2023 season. Super Bowl, it kind of makes sense.
It's not even outlandish because people had something in their mind before with Daniel Jones. It was like, oh, Eli won a Super Bowl after this many years in the league, and then they're trying to apply that to Danny. And also, I'm superstitious myself, like with that. And you also got what they call like gematria heads or whatever, like the numbers and all that. I'm not too into that, but I do believe in history repeating itself because ESPN points this out all the time. Like one thing that kind of spooked me when I saw it, it was the Field of Dreams game, the first one. I think it was the Yankees and the White Sox, whoever played.
Yeah.
And whoever hit the walk-off, what's his name was it Tim something for the White Sox or the Black Sox?
I don't remember.
Chicago White Sox. My fault. So many Sox on the Red Sox. But yeah, Chicago White Sox. He like hit a walk-off, whatever, in the Field of Dreams. And they had a statistic that it was the same anniversary of where the guy who's like based on the movie or something. It was something weird, bro. I gotta find it. But yeah, Tim Anderson, and Tim Anderson hit the walk off, and then like the Field of Dreams, like the movie, the character like was based off of. It was like the anniversary of the day or something. People were more of like, oh, this is why it's rigged. This is why it's such and such. But I believe in stuff like that. So it's like, oh, you're saying like, oh, with the Giants, oh, every certain years, say if it does happen, right? Let's just say, and in our minds, it happens. They probably gonna come up with some type of statistic where, oh, this happened, these dates match up. Oh, the last
Yep.
time this happened, the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So it happens way. People just ignore it though. Like they find this stuff. The people who find this information for ESPN and Sports and all that, they're great because it's good for like content wise for television. But it happens very often. People just don't pay attention to it that much.
It's a legit trend. Like historically speaking, the Giants. I mean, we really have gotten a Super Bowl once a decade for the past 40 freaking years. And we're the franchise that just tends to come out of nowhere with our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we fuck shit up. Like the Giants, we just fuck shit up. All right, that's what we do. We just fuck shit up.
That's the best way to put it, bro. Like people don't see the Giants coming until it happens. Like, oh, they fuck shit up. Oh, the Patriots thought you were gonna go 19-0. You thought until and out of all the teams in NFC East and NFC in the conference to go against y'all in the Super Bowl, they thought they had it. They thought it was a lot, bro. The world thought it was a lot because this one thing about movies. I love movies, Easter eggs. In the first I Am Legend, there's a scene where they're watching the news and on the ticker, because you know how movies are, filmed before certain events or whatever. They had the Patriots beating the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that was disrespectful. I didn't know that.
Go watch I Am Legend, and then there's a scene where they're watching TV, and how it's like the ticker or whatever, and it shows like sports. They had they had the Patriots beat the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which didn't happen. Go watch it, bro. That's how much of a lot they put it in the movie. That's how they thought they had something. Oh, let's do this for the TV. Oh yeah, the Giants are playing the Patriots in 2 weeks or whatever. Or we're filming right now. Okay, put a score or whatever. They got it not even close. Like they got, Simpsons predicting stuff. So maybe they thought they were going to be cool with it. Oh, just put the Patriots beating the Giants and put like a realistic score. It wasn't even the truth. So like messes up the movie in a way. So that's how much of a lock everybody thought it was. And then the Giants came and fucked shit up. And I loved every second of it. Movie's called I Am Legend. Will Smith, the first one. Look it up.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Will Smith, reigning simp of the year. Shout out to him.
I watched that Chris Rock stand up too.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Rock for getting his rocks off. No pun intended. We're okay. Shout out to William Ruffin, a man from Dubai. That's I gotta go to Dubai, bro. Dubai got all the good stuff, bro. Dubai be building mad stuff, bro. I be feeling like less of a citizen in America because America don't be building stuff like Dubai, bro. Like if America spent their resources or what Dubai spent their resources, bro, we be looking like the Jetsons right now, bro.
But they definitely got crazy money over there. These Instagram models know a lot about Dubai. If you know, you know.
Facts, yeah, facts. It's just like they're building this what is it called? Like they're building like this whole futuristic scientific civilization in Dubai. I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to be done by like 2030 or something like that, bro. They're gonna have like flying stop signs and shit. It's fucking lit, bro.
I'd love to be alive to see it.
Yeah, well, according to I'm not even gonna get canceled. I was gonna talk about the Pentagon, but then I ain't trying to get canceled.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is this: y'all laughing at the Pentagon and stuff like that till our asses get invaded. When we get invaded, y'all ain't gonna be laughing no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit here joking, oh, everything's funny until motherfucking ET or some
shit start happening. Yep.
Yeah.
People, I tell this to my father, bro. People think that like stuff can't happen or certain situations can never happen to them until it happens.
Facts.
The stuff that movies are made out of. You think people are just coming up with stuff from their mind? Like stuff actually happened to people for this stuff to be put in Hollywood.
Facts. It's called predictive programming. It's what it's called. But remember, supporting big fish and supporting small businesses. I am 45. I do BJJ and mixed martial arts. I'm 6 foot 245. I'm much better now. Experience makes you smarter. My technical skills make me much better than the brute force I used to have in my youth. It's a fact.
Yep.
And that's a whole fact. It's like I use it like it's like, for example, like getting girls, right? And when I was younger, I just didn't understand women. It took years of dealing with women to understand them. But at 33, I'm in control. I got the power. You know what I'm saying? At 23, I didn't know how to control a woman's mind yet. I didn't know how to be that dude. I was always good looking. I can always pull a girl, but keeping them and like maintaining the upper hand, I didn't understand that in my in my 20s. In my 30s, I've been around the block a couple times. I get it now. I understand it now. I can avoid the arguments. I understand the sign language, the silent language. I get certain things now about women that I just didn't get when I was younger.
Yep.
You know, and
I
like
Yeah, bro. Well, I'll speak for myself. It's definitely like, hit me in the face like a bunch of bricks when like thinking back on it. Like, I've had those moments plenty of times. I was like, damn, like I probably really could have pulled her. I didn't know, because it's like
what
I
to
don't
do.
know, because girls be weird the way they show it. Like for a guy, they'll just say what it really is. For a girl, they have like weird ways of expressing themselves. And if you think back, like with your older mind, it's like, oh dang, I could have made this work out and such and such. But it is what it is. And also, from a sports aspect, when he's bringing up Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that stuff, you know how many times that like the teacher or like a coach or whoever is spectating the athlete, like, oh, do you know how to do this at this age? Young, oh, he's gonna be real good. Like, oh, in mixed martial arts, it's like those guys young, such and such doing this, and he already knows how to do this, has so much training. Some guys don't learn how to do this until way later on. He's doing it right now.
Facts.
So they're taking that old aspect and complimenting him in a way that he's already young. So back to the whole, oh, this player is this age, that age. It's like that's not a bad thing. Them being this certain age means that they know stuff, that they've been around the block.
Exactly. Shout out to Don J. Galladay officially released, bringing in more money. How much did we get? 6 million, right? Because we
I,
now and not June 1st.
I have no idea. We gonna be caught up eventually because a lot is happening. A lot is happening right now, so we're
I
gonna be
think
caught up
it's 6
eventually.
million. Chat can help us out. It's 6.7 million.
Yeah.
Because I know it could have been what, like 10 if we did post June 1st. It could have been like 10 million, I think, or 13 million. It could have been a lot more if we did the post June 1st, but whatever. We need that cat. We need that cat money now because we trying to get some players. So I ain't mad at Joe Shane for that. Shout out to Joey B. OBJ to the Cowgirls will destroy his name in New York. Shep and Barkley will have no choice but to drag him. You know, I still personally think he might come to New York because Shep is here, Barkley's here. I just still think there's a possibility he fucking comes back to New York, bro. In the back of my mind, Ron, I could just see OBJ coming back to New York.
If the Giants were one of his, wait, what were the two options again? You said
The
the
Jets
Cowboys
and
and
allegedly it's the Jets and the Cowboys. Allegedly,
what? Because Aaron Rodgers said that's where he wanted to go.
I guess people taking it and running with it. I guess
The Jet, just seeing him in green would be weird.
I
Either of
don't
them.
think he going to the Jets. You don't play for the Giants and then choose to go to the Jets. He
Yeah,
knows better.
that sentence don't even sound right. Like, oh yeah, I want to go play for the Jets. Like, who says that?
He gonna
I'm
get
sorry.
booed at MetLife.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jets fans, but they don't even like. People could say, oh, for the Giants. Well, for what the Giants are doing, are the Jets even making moves like that? Like
Hey,
what's
Chet.
the best? What's the best thing about the Jets aside from Sauce Gardner?
Hey, Chet. Well, Garrett Wilson ain't bad, but Chet, I want to ask you a question. If Odell Beckham showed up at MetLife wearing green, is he or is he not getting booed? I want to know, Chat. Yes or no? Is he or is he not about to get booed out the building if he showed up in green at MetLife, bro? Like, There's no way the Giants fans will buy Jets tickets just to
Yeah,
boo
yep.
him in MetLife, bro.
That was what I was just thinking. Yep. Like, why wouldn't they? They share the stadium, so I
Facts.
wouldn't personally do that because that'd be a lot. But well, actually, no. The Giants and the Jets play another one, don't they? They play. Yeah, their home opponents, the Giants and the Jets, play this year, and it's a wasted home game because they play in the same stadium.
It
So yeah,
really
the Giants play the Jets at home, quote unquote, this year. So yeah, it is. It's inevitable. It's inevitable.
They're giving it to the Giants. We get the home one.
Yeah, we get the home game.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So yeah, 100% he gets booed. If he picks the Jets and he's playing for the Jets 2023,
booed out the building.
The place gonna shake.
He getting booed out the building. It's different for the Mets. The Mets playing Queens, the Yankees playing the Bronx.
Right.
Knicks playing the Garden, Brooklyn playing Brooklyn. But no, Giants, Jets, that's the same stadium. Don't need Odell, you'd have a better chance at getting cheered as a Cowboy in MetLife than you ever would as a Jet.
It's not even fair. The Giants are the big brothers. I don't know why it's always been a debate. Because 69? 1969 first, the only Super Bowl III, Joe Namath. That's all they got. Do they have their own wing? I've been to MetLife plenty of times, done a lot of exploring. Giants got their own wing, they're the paint, the mural on the side, Super Bowls and all that. They just only got their trophy room. I don't know what it looks like. Been a plenty of Giants.
What the fuck are you gonna put on a Jets wing?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Right,
Who?
exactly. That's the point I'm making. Like, what's the point of even sharing the stadium? Or why? Or I've heard why they don't call it Giant Stadium anymore because the owner of MetLife is a Jets fan, so that's why it's called MetLife now. But it's forever Giant Stadium to me.
You know what? We need to let the Jets keep MetLife and just let the Giants play somewhere in New York, bro. Just to give the Giants one of them college team stadium in New York or something like that. Call it a day, bro.
Something amazing. They deserve it.
Call it a day. Shout out to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying all these flamboyant stadiums out in the NFL. They got the Cowboy Stadium, the Raiders' new stadium. A lot of teams getting nice stadiums. Either have a nice stadium or they're getting one. The Giants deserve one.
Facts. Shout out to Matt Customs. Why be mad if OBJ goes to Dallas and y'all want him back? Speaking as a Giants fan. We wouldn't be mad.
Who's y'all?
Yeah,
not everybody.
We, Ron effect, don't really want OBJ back. I said I wouldn't be mad. If we brought him back, I wouldn't be mad. But I'm not caping for it like I was back in November.
Let me read this again. Why be mad if OBJ goes to that? Because it's just from when he was a Giant and just this is the stuff I would explain in the video. It'd be bro, all the shaming and stuff, the freaking, LGBTQ shaming when they knew that's not what it was. Trying to am I the only one who heard all this stuff? I don't know why, it seems like people are oblivious to it. Oh, the diva. Oh, but if Antonio Brown does this, Tom Brady does this. Oh, they want to with the kicking nets, all this stuff. Oh, the beefs with players, the Josh Holmes stuff.
Walking headline, bro.
Right.
He's walking. He can't help it. Drama tends to follow him. He can't help it, bro. Oh, some drama's always gonna happen with Odell, bro.
But when he's on the other team, it's not even like when he was with the Browns, it's the headlines wasn't really buzzing like that. And it's when he's with the Giants, stuff that didn't even matter. Like I told you, one of the worst things was the Josina Anderson commercial. They were trying to bait him to pretend like it was Eli's fault. He had his best statistics of his career with the Giants and Eli Manning throwing the ball. Then he goes over to Cleveland. Bro, I gotta lower my voice a little bit. I'm look how adamant he's about it. Because listen, bro, as a fan, this is me being 100% real right now. It's giving this part of me. It's as a fan of a team, it's my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's that piece of me, what makes me me. How many people get tattoos and stuff? There's weird people. I don't say weird people. I'm trying to disrespect. Who name their kids because I remember this show. It's called Pros versus Joes. Look it up. Don't know how many seasons, but there was one season where a guy was an Eagles fan and he named his son Eagle because he loved the Philadelphia Eagles that much. Look it up.
That's weird. No, that's weird.
So I'm pretty sure there's probably people. I'm pretty sure there's people who probably follow suit and probably how many kids out there named Thomas or Brady after Tom Brady. It's happened. As many billions of people on the earth, it's happened somewhere. Oh, name my son Cristiano because after Ronaldo. It's definitely happened. So I say that to say it's why be mad about it? It's just the years he's with the Giants, you know what I'm saying? Being a Giants fan, what he was putting on, Like, oh, the fun, oh, touchdowns, end zone, like, you know what I'm saying? Think the Giants having a chance to make another run. It's part of being a fan. So to go to the rivals, the cap, like what? So like if you understand, you understand. Or you guys let me know in the chat. To the 221 in the chat, shouts to 182 likes. For the people out, you let me know. You let me know if I'm crazy or agree or disagree. Like, oh, you disagree with the logic or you agree with it, you understand. But let me know. But this is just how I feel. It's just the fandom in me coming out about it. But
Hey yo,
this is how I express myself.
yo, Grill Mount Scott, you name your son Fitz Vegas, you get free merch for life. Yo, you name your son Fitz Vegas, you get free merch for life. The fuck out of here, bro. Let me find out somebody name their son Fitz Vegas. I'd be honored. I'd be fucking honored, bro. I might fly into your baby shower or something. I don't fucking know. I'm doing something crazy. Somebody, yo, bro, like if somebody like really did some shit like that, bro, like man, that'd be dope. I'm gonna get to the Tony talk in the minute we catch up with the super chats. Shout out to Joey B. Just fast and can catch is all we need. Agreed. We do need a field stretcher. I agree with that. Shout out to Jackson. I see all these teams apparently in cap hell pulling 30 million out their ass. Big Fisk is right. The cap is a myth. I've been telling y'all that for like 5 years now. The cap don't exist, bro. It's a myth. The Saints, bro. Mickey Loomis did it again, Ron. This dude, Mickey Loomis, be like 70 million over the cap every fucking year and finds a way to get not only under the cap, but sign more players, bro. The cap is a fucking myth, bro.
Oh yeah, just
I
like with
don't hear
anything
that
in
shit.
life, like with taxes and all that, people get around paying their taxes what they're supposed to pay.
I get around paying my taxes every damn year, so I know you telling the truth.
It's definitely a way. It's definitely a way to get around all that stuff. So yeah, the cap not existing, facts, because they make it work and nobody says anything about it.
Hell, look what Gettleman did. We had no money to get Galladay and Adoree and all that other shit 2 years ago, and we did it.
Yep, they make it work. We just
Fact.
don't know. We just don't know how they make it work. But they
Void years, signing bonuses, converting shit. Like, bro, like when they gave Taysom Hill's contract came with like 6 void years, bro. Fucking when what they do, Ron, is like, for example, let's say you got like a $30 million cap here, right? They'll
right.
take like 25 of it, turn it into a signing bonus to get like 20 million in cap relief or some crazy shit like that.
Oh yeah, there's definitely the tricks out there that only they know, and we only speculate, and it'd be like if they were listening, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's true. That's exactly how he did it." So only they
Yep.
know.
Facts. Shout out to LA. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Hardman and Chark not better than Wandale Hodgins or Healthy Shepherd. I agree. Shane better not waste money on them. Give me OBJ or Hopkins or a dark horse, Brandon Ayuk or Jerry Judy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But here's the thing, LA. Now that I know the Cardinals only want a second round pick for Hopkins, any other player is unacceptable to me at this point. If he trades a second round pick for any receiver not named Hopkins, I'm storming MetLife with a pitchfork because there's no excuse for us not to have DeAndre Hopkins on the team for a second round pick. No excuse. No excuse.
Wait, how do we know they only want a second round pick? Are they just saying that? Or they like,
Well, that was the report. The report is they're shopping him for a second round pick, and they have to do it for a second round pick because of his contract. Ryan, he made too much money.
yes, more
That,
has to definitely have to come with that. You're gonna say, oh yeah, second round pick, but then what else? It's never that easy, at least in my
yeah, because
mind.
remember that's why Ramsey went for what they got Ramsey for like a 5th round pick or some shit like that. They got Jalen Ramsey for.
Yeah.
It's like a 4th or a 5th because dude make too much money. Hell, we just got Darren Waller for a 3rd round pick because of his contract. So
And
yeah,
also probably some like, what animosity, like the anger between it. I'm pretty sure there's some beef with
yeah, because the leaking of the wedding information and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they saying that Waller was surprised to the trade too. But and luckily out of all 32 teams, the Giants were the one who got that blessing.
Facts. Shout out to Joe Shane, baby. Um, Shout out to Boogeyman. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. It's Colin Cowherd, and I got him on my basement in the dark, scared to death, talking about booty cheeks. It feel funny.
What?
Shout out to the boogeyman.
Shout out to the boogeyman for the 20.
You know what I'm saying? My man Boogeyman got Colin Cowherd in the darkness like Aaron Rodgers right now. I love it. Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, but freaking darkness retreats and shit. Shut up. Aaron Rodgers is fucking weird, bro. Yo, Boogeyman, I'm gonna have to go have you go get Aaron Rodgers next. Aaron Rodgers getting on my nerves, bro. Dude out here, dude gave the Jets a whole list of players to get a week ago and then gonna wait till today to announce he want to play with the Jets. Shut up. Like you, Aaron Rodgers, go away, bro. Like go away. Like for real, just Boogeyman, go get Aaron Rodgers, bro. Take him back into the dark because he doing too much. Gonna go on Pat McAfee show and say he want to play for the Jets. Like we ain't already know he was playing for the Jets the minute they overpaid Alan Lazard. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop. Green Bay leaked it a month ago. They didn't want your bum ass back. And you talk about some, well, they made it clear that they didn't want me back. I didn't really want to leave. Shut up. If you didn't want to leave Green Bay, you wouldn't be going on darkness retreats and shit like that, making them wait to know if you coming back or not. Shut up. I hate when athletes lie like that. It bothers me. That's what turned me off from LeBron. LeBron, you know you hate Westbrook. Just say it. You know you tried to trade Lonzo, Ingram, and Josh Hart. Just say it. I hate when players do stuff and then lie to my face. I hate it, bro. Ugh. But anyway.
Wait, real quick. Not even breaking, but at 8:23 p.m., Isaiah Hodgins tweeted out, "I'm recruiting. I promise."
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh.
3,700 likes, 257 retweets, going up. So what could that possibly mean? Trolling or
a Diggs trade? Is a Diggs trade on deck? Wait a minute.
I'm about to go through this man's follows and see who he's following.
Ooh,
Like who
wait
you?
a minute.
Cause it'd be like that. Like it's just a troll tweet, but it'd be like that sometimes. That's how the Browns thing happened. Jarvis and OBJ. Oh, that's y'all best friends. Why, like sent me to Cleveland to die. Yeah, your best friends over there. What do you mean?
Facts. Sent you to Cleveland to die after Baker Mayfield was like the most hyped rookie on the planet. See, shit like this gonna make me not want OBJ again. But shout out to Jackson. Toney won a Super Bowl and still beef with fans. All right, so okay. We gonna pause from the super chats real quick. Okay, fuck Toney. So this what happened real quick, right? So y'all all know Toney is a rapper, allegedly. Okay. Toney got, Young Joker, he got the YouTube channel, right? So I get the, I'm just scrolling through YouTube. I'm in my car or whatnot. I'm like, okay. He put out a video. And me being me, I had to say some shit. Because, I'm me. I'm petty. I just do petty shit. It's natural. So, I go to Toney video, whatever. And by the way, Toney, I love how it took you 8 days to get 3,000 views, bro. My fucking Adam Thielen video outdid you in a day. And I don't have half the following you have. But then the point is this. All I said was this, because the name of the songs, Ron, is called Warrior. So the name of Toney's song, Young Joker, whatever, it's called Warrior. All I did was go to his comment section and say, Warriors play through hamstring injuries. Change the title to Fragile. It fits you better. Please and thank you on behalf of all Giants fans. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? No.
No,
am I wrong?
So what happened with that? So with the comment, where was the comment on YouTube or?
Yeah, I'm reading it. I'm on his YouTube channel right now, right? I'm using it. I'm reading it from his YouTube channel. Because the video is called Warrior. That's what the video called, right?
What's his rapper name?
Young Joker, right?
How'd he come up with that?
Who the fuck knows ugly ass thing? Whatever. So I said Warriors play through hamstring injuries. Change the title to Fragile. It fits you better. Please and thank you on behalf of all Giants fans, right? So then he comes into the comment section. I guess I guess he got in his feelings when I said that. And this what Tony little punk ass says. He says, niggas that never got off the couch always talking shit is entertaining. Come size my ring, pussy. I'm like, oh, Tony, really? Really, Tony? That's how you carrying it? Tony really started talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, I bet. Now, remember how we've been talking about age all show long, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this was 25, 26-year-old Fitz Vegas, I'd have threw him in a fire range for a week straight. But because I got more important things to do, and here's the thing, right? If Tony was a YouTuber, right, I would call him a dollar store channel. He got 2,000 subscribers and he barely got 3,000 views in a week. To me, Tony, you are a dollar store channel. Okay, bro? You are the Family Dollar. You are a thrift store channel. You don't get blessed with a fire range video. I don't give dollar store channel smoke no more. So I've matured as a person. Like Tony, I shouldn't be able to outview you on a random Adam Thielen video and you putting out music videos that cost $20,000 to produce. It shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen, bro. It shouldn't. So I'm mature now. I'm not gonna do that. So instead, what I did is I said, okay, fine. I'm gonna respond to your little punk ass. I said, look, bro, you made one play in 4 months. Stop acting like you did something. You softer than cake mix, nigga. I'll delete my YouTube channel if you play the whole season next year. And he ain't responded back yet. I just want to know, Tony, are you accepting my bet or not? I would delete my YouTube channel if you play all 17 games. I would delete my YouTube channel. This little ugly gold teeth wearing nigga Tony looking like a cockroach with cleats on over here talking shit. He literally sat there and said, come size my ring like he did something. Nigga, you didn't do shit. You got traded to the fucking Chiefs in October, right, and we ain't see you to the playoffs, nigga.
Yeah, he shouldn't be talking like that. He shouldn't be talking like that. That's not his line.
Like, come on, bro. You ain't see this dude to the playoffs. Nigga, you was on the Wednesday, did not practice report for 2 months straight. And then got traded to Kansas City and got put back on the Wednesday do not practice report for another 2 months. Dude didn't see the field to the playoffs. Your bum ass had bums starting ahead of you. Bro, how 2 niggas get hurt on Kansas City wide receiving core versus Jacksonville and they still play more snaps than you did? Andy Reid don't even like you. You one more hamstring injury away from literally needing your YouTube channel to pay your bum ass bills. You fucking Spotify rapper. Fuck out of here, bro. Ain't got time for this dude. Over here talking shit. Dude made one play in the Super Bowl that should have been called holding. If it was a regular season, they would have called holding like twice on that play because the Super Bowl didn't let him get away with it. And now he acted like he did something. What's that meme that they used to spam on KD? Remember when they said KD? They used to say, what was it, Ron?
Cupcake or
no, not cupcake. When you get an A on the project, but didn't do shit.
Oh yeah.
That's Tony. Tony's a dude who get an A on the class project and ain't do shit, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
You must have really pissed him off with that comment because it ain't here, and in the comments there's a lot of like a bunch of flamey. I ain't gonna go as far to say bots, but it's like they some NPCs. I looked at 6 different comments. They all got 3 fire emojis.
So y'all don't see the Fitz Vegas one? It should pop up just for the simple fact that he responded to me. So it should be easy to find because he responded to it.
Nah, I gone through all these. They ain't here. Got one person that said Fisk unit though. Shout outs to who's that right there?
Hold on, I'm about to screenshot this shit.
Alex Simpson with the Fix unit. But yeah, I don't see them here on mine.
About to screenshot this shit. Punk ass motherfucking tone. About to screenshot this shit over here talking shit. Talking shit like he nice and he not. I ain't never seen a dude hamstrings be so fucking brittle, bro.
Bro, that's a hell of a story, though, bro. Beefing with an NFL player because you said something on one of his rap videos.
Yo, and here's the thing, too. Like I said, I spared him from the firing range and really going in on him just off the simple fact that, like, he a dollar store channel. If I lined up Kadarius Toney, I don't gain anything from it. What am I gain by lining up a fake ass rapper, bro? What do I gain?
Oh, that's another thing, by the way. We're talking about like podcasts and stuff. Like, what are the players doing? They're doing pod. There's a lot of YouTubers out there too. Tariq Hill gone up. Who else is up?
Now that was Tariq Hill who dissed me. I'd have lined Tariq Hill ass up because I'm gonna get some clout off that. I'm not getting no clout off lining up no fucking Kadarius Toney, bro.
They streaming too, bro. The Twitch streaming, bro. I was talking about this the other day about how many, like, they all out there. Sauce Gardner got one. Of course, Kyler Murray. I really believe he cared more about Call of Duty than his football career.
They wouldn't have put it in his contract if they weren't offended by it. If they was not worried about Call of Duty, it would not have been in his contract.
They got a lot of players out there, NBA and NFL. But it is what it is. You know, how old is Kadarius Toney?
He can't be older than like 23, bro. 23, 24 at the max. All right, chat. Look at the screen, chat. It's on the fifth unit big screen, so y'all can see it. Since hold on, how do I get me and you out of the picture? Oh no, it's a super chat. Hold on, I gotta get the super chat off the screen.
Why didn't the comment come up for me though?
Hold on. Ah, shit.
I went through all 54 of these. I did not see yours. And yours should have been at the top because he replied to you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why y'all can't see it. I'm trying to get the super chat off the board. There it is. All right. There it is. So y'all should be able to see the whole thing now. So yeah, y'all can look at the screen and y'all can see this sucker ass shit. Toney out here talking spicy. You know what I'm saying? Did he block it? I think he blocked it. He might have blocked it because I still see it on my end. So he might have blocked Toney. I got receipts, bro. I have no problem tweeting this shit and atting you in it. Since you want to duck people. He might have blocked it. Little pussy ass. He probably blocked it. You know what? He probably did block the comment just off the simple fact that nobody else liked it. And I know for a fact that if people went over there saying Fisky, they would have saw my comment and liked it.
Yep. Yeah, it's blocked. I put up an incognito window and it's not there either.
Oh, pussy.
Man, you must have heard him really bad with that comment. Let me read it again. Fragile. Yeah, you heard him because he responded.
Yeah, he definitely was hurt because he definitely responded. So yeah, it hurt his feelings enough for him to respond. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and that's the thing too, right? This happened while I was blocked on Twitter. That's what saved him. Because he dropped that the same day Daniel Jones got paid. And remember, I got blocked on Twitter for 12 hours. I got thrown in Twitter jail for 12 hours because I told somebody to jump off a fucking roof.
Yeah. Why you say it like that? He said nonchalantly. I told somebody to jump off a roof. How often do you tell people that?
A lot. I'd have told people to slit their wrists. I told people to take the pills in the cabinet. I be going in on people.
Oh, so you probably just bypassed the warning sign because I've gotten like checked before where I was about to send like, risky clap back and the Twitter thing pop up talking about like, this tweet contains some such and such phrases. Are you sure you want to send it? That means you just fired through it and said,
no, they didn't send it to me because I worded it in a way. I know how to word my threats on Twitter because I've been thrown in Twitter jail so much. He went out his way to report me. That's why I got thrown in Twitter jail because he reported it. Twitter didn't hit me with the warning. Like normally, if I type out curse words, Twitter will hit me with a warning. But because the tweet was, I specifically said because he told me to he disrespected me, bro. He was talking spicy. I said, bro, I ain't got time, bro. Go find the tallest building next to you and jump off of it. Leave me alone. An hour later, I got banned. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And they threw the first stone. They threw the first stone. You fire a rocket back at them, and
I get in trouble. Go figure. Know what I'm saying? So So Tony is pussy. Tony out here blocking my comments, blocking me from his channel like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to troll Tony ass on Twitter. I'm gonna have fun with his ass tomorrow. I'm gonna have some fun with Tony, little punk ass tomorrow. Now that I know he blocked me on this channel, little bitch, make you block me on Twitter too, pussy. Shout out to LA. We signed the corpse of Adam Thielen. We ain't signing no fucking Adam Thielen. You ain't even got to worry about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to worry about that, LA. We ain't going nowhere near Adam Thielen. Shout out to Giants Broly. Remember, supporting big fish and supporting small businesses. I'm telling y'all, Quentin Johnson ain't it. Go watch Steve Smith film breakdown on him. A big guy who can't separate and don't high point. No thanks. Really? He did it like that?
We definitely gonna be looking when the draft, bro. I'm telling you, we blink. What's the exact draft date?
I want to say it's like April 25th or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. I'm telling you, Blink is gonna be here.
Time fly, man.
Yes.
Shout out. I mean, look, but here's the thing. Like, I take Steve Smith. Steve Smith, one of my all-time favorite players, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Steve Smith saying that about him, it definitely here's the thing. Now when I watch the film on him, because once free agency's over, I'm gonna go knee deep into the draft. Like, yo, who the fuck is Jeff Smith? Giants signed Jeff Smith. Who the fuck is Jeff Smith? Who is this?
Very generic name.
Facts. Like he like a fucking 50 overall 2K player. Who the fuck is this? Breaking. Former New York Jets speedy wide receiver Jeff Smith is signing with the Giants. His agent. Oh, he a receiver?
Yeah, he's a receiver.
Hey, yo, Richie James, watch your back, nigga. I think he about to take your place on punt returns. I mean, I don't see him cracking the rotation.
That's another thing the Giants need to work on. That's one of my favorite parts of football is the special teams. Because I think the Giants need to get that right as well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and like say Richie James, watch your back, bro. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Yo, RJ, I texted you. I screenshotted it to you, RJ. When on the day it happened, I screenshotted it to you. I don't know if I sent it to you on Instagram or if I sent it to your phone, RJ, but I know when Tony was talking shit, I sent that shit to you. I know I sent you that shit. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Kurt. Curdy says, what a difference 5 years made. Danny Dallas is making $40 million. That trash can #1 overall bust Baker making 8. God don't like ugly. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get an amen, chat?
That's amen.
I mean, bro, wasn't it Baker Mayfield's quote exactly? He says, I can't believe the Giants drafted Daniel Jones at 6. I thought only winners get drafted in the first round. Wasn't that his quote about Daniel Jones?
Said that. Baker's such a goddamn clown, bro.
Yes, Baker's and that's the thing, right, Ron? Like, I can understand why people hate Baker. Like, Baker gives you a reason to hate him. Daniel Jones looked so I gotta call it what it is. That handshake with him and Darren Waller looked real awkward earlier today. And it's just like Daniel Jones does not give you a reason to hate him. Like, I don't understand it. It's just the dude don't like no attention. Daniel Jones don't like no attention. He never posts on Instagram. He never posts on Twitter. He never says anything to the media. but yet y'all hate him like he's Baker Mayfield waking up living dangerous and shit. Like I don't get it. Like I don't even get it. Like it's hard to hate on Daniel Jones. He don't like it's hard to hate a guy who don't give you a reason to hate him.
People will find a way. When you're New York Giants quarterback, people will find a way.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Shout out to DJ Jones. What I miss. Toney being a bitch. And me and Ron Effect trying to teach the youth how to enjoy their youth while they have it. But there's nothing wrong with being old and wise. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with embracing getting into your 30s and understanding how the world works. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, because he's 30, he sucks. Yeah, all right. Shout out to Ronald Rawlings. I'm trying to talk spicy. Where can I send a message? Shegels and Cow Bottom suck. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ronald. All these websites be censoring like messages. Like I can't even be disrespectful in my own comment section to a certain extent. Like there's been times where I uploaded a YouTube video and I typed some disrespectful shit like suck my dick or something like that, and YouTube will say this is not community guidelines friendly. Please edit it, some shit like that. So it's like, it ain't. It's to a point now with the internet. It's just like they fuck it.
They already make you label your videos whether it's for kids or not. They already make you do that. So now they like messing with what you can say. Like what is so terrible to where something cannot be sent through that get blocked by YouTube that people don't hear every day verbally from others?
Well, I'm hoping now that they fired that CEO, now that she's not there, I'm hoping that YouTube lightens up a little bit more. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Ron. This is why we need Andrew Tate to win. We need we don't necessarily need Trump, but we need something like him. We need to turn the tide back to we need to cancel the woke agenda. Is what I'm saying. We need popular people, we need people of power to be more raw and unfiltered and be men.
Yeah.
And not be scared to be men. We need to get rid of this woke shit. Like the pussification of America is just like it's sad, bro. It's just sad. Like, ugh.
People want you ignorant so they can control you.
Ding, 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 ding. I ain't trying to get canceled, but ding, 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 ding. Shout out to Kevin Romero. He says, ask Toney in the comments why he blocked you. Facts. Yo, ask Toney why he blocked me. Fucking bitch. Toney is pussy, son. Yo, Toney is so pussy. Who blocks people, bro? The only time I block somebody, some dude says something about my little brother who passed away. He got blocked. I don't block people, bro. Like, who blocks people? You lame. Like, first of all, I do you one better. Who blocks other content creators? I'll say that. How you gonna block another content creator? Like, it just
you wasn't even doing a lot either. Like the only time I would justify blocking if somebody's doing way too like some people got way too much time on their hands to be seen. You know what I'm saying? You had one comment that struck his soul, and I guess he felt that's the only way I can explain it for that. Because he not only did he respond though, he responded and he blocked you. Because I ain't gonna lie and say I haven't done my blocking before, but it's when people doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff you never seen. Like we talked about this before. Like because I've asked you, I was like, has anybody ever done this, that, and other? And he's like, nah, people know better. So like people pick and choose, I guess. But actually, I've done a mass unblocking though. I actually said that on Twitter. So it's like hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. But yeah,
the thing is, I need my haters. I love my haters. See, what people need to understand is this. Your haters really be your biggest fans.
Right. They do actually like you. They just don't say it though. I didn't see this before.
Yeah. That's all. Like, I love my haters. Like, well, like, what's his name? I think his name is that one guy. He got like the Jay-Z Black Album thumbnail. That
I think
one
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, his username is that one guy. He's got the Jay-Z Black album for his avatar. This motherfucker for 2 straight years disrespected me every day on every video. He be one of the first 5 comments on every fucking video. He would disrespect me and Daniel Jones every day. I could be on the General Fist Vegas channel talking about, damn it, what color the rainbow is gonna be tomorrow, and he come to the channel. It's just completely, utterly disrespect me in a paragraph of a comment every day, bro, for like 2 straight years. Every live stream, he come in, disrespect me, say something bad about Daniel Jones and the Giants, all kind of shit, bro. Long behold, Ron, fast forward to like middle of the season last year, Fisk, I'm sorry, Fisk. You was right.
Yep. I've experienced that before. It's like, bro, see, this the thing. See, I've experienced that before too. They should just been there from the. They want to be seen, bro. If they doing the extra stuff, they just want to be seen bad.
Facts.
But for this is not the case. Because once again, you only sent one message. You sent one message. He responded, blocked you.
Oh, Toney is pussy, bro. Like
he responded to make sure that you saw. He responded to make sure that you saw how he felt about it. Because he ain't responding to nobody else.
Facts. He ain't responsible to soul else. Nah, that it hurt because he know it's true. He know it's true. You not no warrior, bro. The Warriors play through hand. Daniel Jones is a warrior. Daniel Jones in 2020 played through a hamstring injury. Daniel Jones is a warrior. You fragile. You made of glass, bro. Nah,
he didn't respond, and then he didn't respond to your second bet. You're like, oh, if he could play for a whole season, he didn't respond to that.
Yeah, facts. Because he know he ain't gonna stay healthy. This dude Toney gonna be on the injury report during the fucking OTAs, bro.
Add that to the thing about like, you know, age and longevity and injuries. It's about like who's willing to play too. In the words of my father, everybody they're injured. Oh, this person's questionable, they're probable. You know, everybody is injured out there. It's just like when yours might be more severe than everybody else for them to report on it. But it's like they know whether they're gonna play or not.
Hey, yo, shout out to Kevin. I hate to cut you off, Ron, but shout out to Kevin Romero. Everybody in here should go ask him too on that video. I agree. All y'all need to go spam Toney, spam a FU or Fisk. Yo, spam Fisk unit on Toney's video. Fisk unit, march over to Toney's video warrior and spam that Fisk unit. I want to know why he blocked me. Everybody go over to the Toney Warrior video, type in Fisk unit, type a FU, type shout out Fisk Vegas. Let him know what time it is. All 211 of y'all, you let him know what time it is. Let him know, bro. Let him know. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him know. Yeah, he probably would pull a hamstring, walk into the damn studio. Ain't never seen a dude like, you know it's bad when a team with no receivers trade your ass in the middle of the season, bro. You know it's bad, bro. Even Galladay didn't get traded, bro. Yo, you know it's bad when a team with no receivers say we were better off without you, bro. You know it's bad, Ron.
And I was kind of happy for him initially, you know, just because the Eagles, like, you know how I feel about that. Like, I hope for the ever existence of the earth and the NFL and sports, the Eagles never win again. You know, the first one's still bad enough. I'm still pissed about that one. I wish you could take it back, you know, but, you know, so for him winning, but the whole, what did he tell you? Oh, size my ring, come size, like, what? Like, yeah.
Fuck out of here. Shouldn't even have that ring. Should get that shit to Mahomes. Like, here, Mahomes. Should give it back to Mahomes, bro. I just can't wait for OTAs to come around and the media asks why Kadarius ain't practicing, and Andy Reid got to explain to the media that his hamstring's sore already. I can't wait.
And also for the listeners, don't be flipping it. Oh, they wishing injuries on it, because I know they freaking the cards they play. Oh, they're wishing injuries on players. That's not that. We're just stating a fact. There's some players just freaking injury prone.
No. Ron Effect not wishing injury on Toney. I hope that little bum ass nigga fall down some steps. Fuck. Ron effect ain't
This
with your
man
injury
Fist,
on
bro.
Tony. Fist Vegas don't give a fuck.
Man said
Fuck him,
pulling out some steps.
asshole. I hope his cleats too small. He gets a plantar fasciitis trying to cut in wrong size cleats. It can't, motherfucker. Now fuck Tony.
Ruthless.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing but heat and tough talk for Kadarius Toney, bro. Fuck him. Talking shit. Nah, because now I'm offended because he blocked me. I didn't know he blocked me. Like, now I'm offended. I just thought he had a bum ass channel and wasn't nobody watching that shit. But now I'm offended that he blocked me, bro. It's the Warrior video. It's the Warrior video. That's the video. It's the Warrior video. You not Lloyd Banks. Warrior, one of my favorite Lloyd Banks tracks. You just disgraced the Warrior rap name. You know what I'm saying? Well, my bad. You not relevant. You not relevant enough in the algorithm for that shit to ever pop up when I type in Warrior. But the point is, Tony, you pussy, you soft. I don't tell people suck my dick no more because you're not worthy of the fist unit cock. So go. I'm 33. I gotta stop this shit. I'm 33. I gotta stop this shit. Tony, just go jump off a roof, bro, and leave me alone. See, Ron. See, that's experience right there. See that? That's wisdom right there. Because I was gonna keep going. I was just gonna keep going, and I stopped myself. You see how I've grown as a person, Ron?
Yep.
You see how I've grown as a person? Just go. You know what I'm saying? Look, Tony, bro. God bless. I wish you the best. Just go. Just listen. Go to the cabinet. Eat the pills. Find the sharpest thing in your kitchen. Put it to your wrist. Go find the tallest house, building, balcony, and just fall forward, bro. That's all you gotta do. I promise you, it'll be quick. All right, whatever money you got in your account, your dirty ass family, you get that shit. You be doing them a favor. All right, the Kansas City training staff, you be saving them time. They ain't got to rub your hamstrings soon as the season start no more. You know what I'm saying? YouTube bandwidth will be done a favor by not having to put your videos up. If you just end this shit now, bro, and you would do the world a favor. All right, I promise you. Like, do the world a favor and end this shit now, Tony. For real, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get you something to go bang and pull that trigger like to the back of your head. Get that shit over with real quick, bro. I promise you, bro. And look, and when you do it, Tony, I give you my word. I will put you on a t-shirt for like a week, my nigga. I will put you on a t-shirt for like a week in love and memory of the cockroach and cleats. All right, I'm getting a nice picture with you with some gold teeth on it. It's gonna be lit. All right, we're gonna do you good. I'm gonna give you gonna be the first ever live funeral service for a motherfucker who really dead. I'm gonna do a live stream off you too. Like, it's gonna be fun. All right. So please, thank you. Off yourself immediately.
Bruh, I got a fish tank over here in my room, bro. That damn thing, after I guess I got the podcast too loud because that thing just turned into a damn piranha. After hearing your message, that thing just transformed into a damn piranha, bro. Went from a goldfish to a piranha.
Yeah, I had to, bro. Nah, shit had to be done. I fucked Tony, bro. Nah, Tony can eat. Nah, fuck him. Nah, he talk way too much shit, bro. All right, they will. I gotta make this. I'm gonna fuck around, and make this shit private. Yeah, it'll be a. You know what? This would be a good way to get our podcast numbers up, Ron.
Oh, bro, if Kadarius Toney responds to this shit, bro, or says anything about it, that shit gonna go up 1,000%.
Oh, you know, I might have to actually make this private though, because he might try. You know, yeah, they right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they might try to do some sucker shit, report me or some shit like that. Yeah, let me chill. Fuck out, little pussy ass dude, bro. Hey, but you know what though? It'll be on podcast format. It'll be on audio format, and I will click this shit and retweet it. Nah, don't ban me on Twitter for this shit. Fuck. I'm at to have, you know how like gangsters, you know, like every gangster got like a fall guy who got to take the gun if they get stopped by the cops.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to have somebody create like a Fisk Unit fan account and like post the clip of this of me airing out Tony and some shit like that. I can't do it. I get banned. I just retweet the shit or so. But yeah,
Congrats to the people that got to hear it live. This is what you get when you show up to live shows. Because you know, there's gonna
fact,
be people out there. Oh, well, what happened? Oh, I missed it. When you're live, you don't miss. When you're here for it live, you don't miss shit.
facts. This is why you gotta be live, bro. This is why y'all gotta be live, because now I gotta make this shit private. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got a point. YouTube will come for me for this shit if somebody make a big deal out of it. So you know what? Yeah, I gotta get on Rumble, bro. You right. I definitely gotta get on Rumble. This is a fact. Know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jamil the King. Tony cussed out Antichrist and the Poodle too. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Tony is pussy, bro. This is why Tony would never make it in New York. He was never built to play in New York, bro. He was never built to play in New York. Tony is mad pussy, bro. Well, Ron, did we cover everything this week, bro?
I think so. Yeah. How long we been going, bro? I thought we lost track of time.
15.
I wasn't even checking. Oh yeah. That was the quickest. That was a very quick 2.5 hours.
Facts. Time flies, man, when you having fun, baby. This is such a dope show, too. I fucking hate Tony.
Very, very dope
You know what
show.
I'm saying? Fucking pussy ass. But you know what? I don't know, bro. I've said worse, though. I've said worse.
Well, hold on. The craziest part, this is what they was waiting for though. How like since this whole 2.5 hours, how many
They was
messages
waiting
have you
for me to
seen?
air out Tony.
Oh,
They really was.
did I miss the Tony talk? Oh, Kadarius Toney question mark. You saw everything was in the chat.
Nah, that's
They were waiting for it. They were waiting for you. I was waiting because I didn't know. I was out of the loop. I didn't know what was going on. I'm glad I was here for it.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't give a fuck. I got one community strike. They all at worst they'll just take the video down. At worst, all they're gonna do is take the video down. They ain't gonna take down the whole channel. At worst, they'll just take the video down. Fuck that. Nah. The unit deserves to hear this shit. I'm leaving this shit up for like a good 48 hours. Then I'll make it private.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Shout out to Okereke. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Phil Simms' story is similar to DJ's start. Phil got drafted at number 7 in 1979, and the Giants fans booed. He got hurt the first few years, but had a breakout year 4. But he was Super Bowl MVP in '86. The same is coming for DJ. Bro, Daniel Jones, when he gets weapons, is gonna be freaking amazing, bro. We haven't even seen the best of this kid yet, and he's already led us to the second round of the playoffs. Like, Ron, how good is Danny gonna be with weapons?
Bro, a lot better. Like it's a lot better. It's just that's the thing, bro. Freaking people underestimating what he can do, but not spotlighting what like he's had to work with. You know, asking the man to bake a cake with no eggs. And so now you give him something that he can actually work with. What do you think the outcome's going to be on all aspects? Not even just the weapons, but the coaching as well.
A real coach, not that Jason Garrett, Joe Judge crack.
People have been looking at it all wrong. Like, you know, they just stand on a certain hill. They just stand on a certain hill, and no matter what happens or how it looks, they just stay on it. But only time will tell.
Weapons only applies to like Justin Fields. Oh, Justin Fields didn't have any weapons, bro. If you gave Daniel Jones, Darnell Mooney, and Chase Claypool, we might have beat the Eagles last year. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
They kept it close with a lot less.
Facts. Like Chase Claypool and Darnell Mooney are not bad. And now he got DJ Moore. He has 3 legit receivers and Cole Kmet at tight end. Like, people act like Justin Fields they had no weapons. No, Justin Fields couldn't throw the damn ball. Like, come on, bro. Like, if the Giants, chat, how much better do you think our record would have been last year if we had Cole Kmet at tight end, Darnell Mooney, and freaking Chase Claypool a receiver? Like, come on, bro. Yo, the Lakers lost to the fucking Rockets. Oh wow. See, this why I don't bet money lines, bro.
Not surprised.
I'm either betting totals or I'm not betting it. It's no fucking way, bro. This why you don't bet money lines in fucking sports, especially basketball. Jeez.
Can't,
Oh my
can't
god.
trust the Lakers.
Can't trust no basketball team, bro. Their season too long.
Yeah.
They just be thinking about pussy and clubbing half the damn time.
Yep, that's what it is. Happy to be in the league. It's not even because Kyrie was talking about this, or he does talk about this on his live streams. Praise for him because he lost somebody. They lost a family member or something recently. That's why he's been playing. But yeah, they get all the time, like just like a whole Tony thing or whatever. They get people in their DMs. Oh, you lost my bet, this, that, and the other. And I kind of get it. Like they're not supposed to care about the bet. Like, well, they shouldn't, but it's like, it's part of it. But yeah, a lot of these players, like, they could care less. Draymond actually kind of had like a good way of saying it. He was like, oh, if you lost your bet for me, that just means you bet the wrong way, like props and stuff. Like, oh, you bet my over. So, oh, that just makes you a bad bettor because you should have bet the under or whatever. And ever since he said that, I'm never taking a Draymond. I actually won a couple of bets betting his under. Now, that's like one of my gems for betting. I sports bet a little bit. Never take a Draymond points over, ever. Like, even if it were to lose, I'm still just, to the end of time, whatever his point line is, I'm taking the under.
See, I think my advice to anybody who wants to bet sports, bet baseball and bet football money lines, and you'll prosper. Do not touch football props. If do not touch, I mean, I know Ron making a little bag with basketball props, but I would avoid basketball betting as a staff, label, and a motherfucking crew. Avoid betting on basketball like the plague.
Oh, yeah, it could be brutal sometimes.
Take it from somebody who been betting what 13, no, 12, 13 years. My first season betting was the lockout year. Yeah, the Giants won a Super Bowl. Yeah, that was my rookie season betting. So, like, basketball is a bitch. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Basketball is a bitch. You don't know when these players are gonna give a fuck. Hell, half the time you don't even know if they playing or not till 10 minutes before the tip.
Yeah, oh, that's another way they manipulate. They know LeBron does that shit all the time. Oh, LeBron questionable or doubtful for tonight, but he out there warming up. Like, if you doubtful, what the hell? Why you shooting around warming up for? And then a last minute, oh, he will get the go. That's one of the very dark sides of betting too.
Facts. Shout out to Lucas. Fisk, you say you like younger girls. If a fine 45-year-old cougar tried to kick it with you, you hitting that? I hope the Giants get D Hop. Yeah, I'll smash a 45-year-old, but I'm not dating her. No. She could get it though. Yeah, fine 45-year-old. Yeah, bro. Who's 45 right now? Is it Scarlett Johansson in her mid-30s? She can get it. Halle Berry, 50 something. She can get it right now. So now Vivica Fox can still get it. So, there's some cougars out here who can still get it. My whole point is just like, I'm not going to date a 45-year-old. It's just not, it would never happen. No,
I might.
absolutely not.
I personally like the older women because they're not really with the games and stuff. I know what I said earlier about like, oh, being older and be able to pull the young girl, but that's like the skill in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're talking about like Leonardo DiCaprio and stuff, being of a certain age as a man and younger women still finding you attractive. That's definitely a gem in itself as a man. That means that, oh, as you got older, is like the value to it.
Yeah, because women want security. Women want a man that can take care of them, and they know they know men their age don't have their stuff together. So it's like, in a girl's mind, she has a choice. I can go on a date with this little 22-year-old, right? We might be able to go get a pizza, go to a movie, and like that's it. Or I can go holler at a Ron Effect of Fitz Vegas, who I know in their 30s, they probably own a house or they're making X amount of money. They can buy stuff for me, they can do stuff for me, and like I can have a future with them. That's how the woman thinks. Oh, this is the show that gets me canceled. This is the one.
Well, in the words of The Rock, he said that women gonna learn the hard way that one day swag isn't gonna pay the bills.
Basically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you understand, like, their prime is from like 18 to like 25, 26. That's their prime. Men don't enter their prime to it 27 is the earliest. Like normally it's 30. Normally men don't hit their prime till they hit 30. So it's like the dynamics are the opposite. That's why, like, if you're a man and you've been with a girl since she was like, so like if you're a man, right, and you've been with your girls forever, when she hits 30, she don't look the same no more. But when you hit 30, all the girls want you now.
Yeah, yep, be like that.
You know what I'm saying?
After you get into the relationship, that's when they come running. It's screwed up game.
Pretty much. Shout out to LA. Biblical Christianity, Judaism, Islam versus wokeness. Woke, bro, woke winning right now, bro. Like the woke era is winning. Like I don't know why, bro, but the woke era is winning, bro. I miss the old days. Like this woke era is just like ruining the country.
Yeah, it's a lot of fake woke too. It's like a fake
Fake
label.
outrage and shit.
Like real woke back in the day was Lawrence Fishburne in Boys in the Hood. You know, he's teaching them about like gentrification and all that. You know that scene?
Yeah, I remember that scene. Lawrence Fishburne, right?
Yeah. He's like trying to teach them and all that. That was like the real woke, but now it's like a tampered word now.
And what bothers me the most is just like the most of the gems that I got from a Kevin Samuels or Andrew Tate or the Fresh and Fit podcast is building credit, like how to work out, how to build businesses. Most of the gems, it's not even about the girls, it's about being a man. Like this is stuff that my pops taught me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you shouldn't be called a bad guy for telling men go to the gym, get your money up, be strong. Why? I just don't understand why that's such a bad thing. Like it's just, I don't know, man. I normally have an answer or hypothesis for certain things, but like the fact that they don't want young men, I feel bad for kids in their early 20s, like boys in their early 20s. Man, I feel bad that like society doesn't want them to know the harsh realities of life. And the harsh reality of life is, in order to be a successful man, it's a dog eat dog world. You got to go out there and take it. It's not gonna come. It's not gonna get handed to you. Life is not fucking fair. It's not.
Facts.
Nothing about life is fucking fair. And another thing, nobody fucking cares about your problems. Nobody's coming to save your little ass. So if
Mhm.
you 21, 22 years old and you struggling, you better figure that shit out because nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. And nobody cares either. If anything, they're gonna laugh at you, call you a bump. So, next time y'all demonize a Tate or a Samuels or a Fresh and Fit podcast or some shit like that, think twice because they're giving you gems to help you get out of those bad situations. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But RJ, older women need younger men, bro, because most older men ain't talking to their asses.
Mhm.
So of course they gonna come after you little young kids, bro. Of course, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You get a old. See, I'm Ron. Why they trying to get me canceled?
Wait, what?
Nah, they're trying to get us to go down these rabbit holes, bro. You know what? Check this out, right? If y'all want me to talk more about shit like this, I'll do it on the General Fish channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like it's like directing to another road for it.
Yeah, because if they cancel the General Fish channel, I won't lose no sleep. I need my Giants channel, so they can cancel the General Fish channel. I don't give a fuck.
Make a whole new channel for it. Call it something else.
I might
Fist
do that.
Fist Focus, Fist
Well, actually,
Gyms.
no. You know why I won't do that? Because they won't monetize it. At
Yeah.
least General Fish is already monetized. You know what I'm saying? Because like they'll like YouTube is funny, like because I'm a director. I'm in, I run 2 adult film companies, whatever, right? So
Mm.
some of the shit that I was trying to post on YouTube, the channel got demonetized. They said they sent me an email a few days ago saying we demonetized your channel because it didn't comply with our community guidelines. Literally demonetized it. So I was like, I bet YouTube. So
Some people make a Patreon where they have like content like that to where it's like a subscription.
yeah, but here's the thing though. I don't want to work for anybody. So
Yeah.
Patreon and OnlyFans and shit like that, I don't feel like abiding by their rules. I want to put the content that I want to put out. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually working on getting me a server. I mean, getting me host and getting like merchants and shit like that. I'm actually working on just creating my own websites
Yeah,
that people
that'd be dope.
can pay for. This way, I'm in control of everything. I don't have to worry about OnlyFans guidelines. I don't have to worry about Patreon guidelines and shit like that.
Yeah, that ruins it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own 2 websites where people can just pay to see the content. So, like, yeah, live by my own rules. Shout out to Sean Bills. Charka Hardman basically replaces Slay. No, I don't want either of them. No, they
Yeah, neither
suck,
of them.
bro. McCole Hartman sucked with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. What makes you think he's gonna go to Daniel Jones and be better? And Chark been a bust his whole career.
Gotta be more options out there.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna leave this shit up for like 24 hours, at least, maybe a day or two, and then I'll make it private. You know what I'm saying? This to be on the safe side, but it'll be on audio form on Apple and Spotify, Google Play, wherever you get your podcast from. This is gonna be available, but you know, I'm gonna leave this on YouTube for 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? But and yeah, and look, check this out. You know, one more thing before we go. I'm not an asshole. All right, what I mean by that is like, shout out to T2. I don't know if T2 is watching this right now, but T2 literally has a YouTube channel that's dedicated to my compilations. He's done he's got like 35 Fist Vegas live stream funny moment compilation videos. I'm not gonna strike your channel down if you do compilations of my content. So if y'all want to clip shit from my videos, put it on Instagram, clip shit, put it on Twitter, make compilations, I am perfectly fine with that. I don't care. So that helps me grow. So if y'all be want to screen record shit, post it on Twitter or whatever, I'm cool with that. You know, and like moments like this where like I know I'm probably gonna have to make a video private and some of y'all are like screen recording me shitting on Tony. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine with that. Just to give y'all the heads up. Like, I'm not one of those content creators that will copyright you if you use my shit. That's not me. But we up out of here. Ron, you got anything to say?
Appreciate every person that listens, whether you hate us, love us, you know. It's all love at the end of the day. Like, that's how I just think now. The hate is still love because they're here. You
Basic.
know, always fun doing these. Look forward to always doing these. And shout out to people who listen to it and who are especially here live. You know, stuff that you might miss if you ain't here live.
Facts. And on that note, this has been episode 34 of the Giants Outsiders. We got one more episode. We're gonna see y'all next week to recap free agency, and then we're gonna take a hiatus till like what, the middle of April when we start covering the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see y'all next week.